Hello, everybody. Happy Monday to you. Happy St. Patrick's Day as well. We're a little early, but we don't stream on Tuesdays, so it is what it is. Glad you're here. Hope you had a great weekend. We have 5 amazing member-requested videos for you today. I hope you enjoy them as much as I will. Cannot wait. What's up, Killafish? Yes, you did. You absolutely did. Welcome in. If it's your first time, I appreciate you being here. If you've been here before, welcome back. Welcome back. Truly should be a fun time. I'm glad you're here. Oh my gosh. Good one. Very good one. If you're a fan of Heated Rivalry or Dan and Phil, there's going to be a lot for you. There's going to be an absolute amazing amount for you. So let's go ahead and quickly bring this up. There it is. These are all member-requested videos that you're about to see off of toddreacts.com. All the tiers you see before you are requesting tiers. Series, season, and episode are the names. There's little differences here and there, so go ahead and read carefully, as they say. And while you're there, check out the winter collection of merch available right now. Various sizes, obviously very inclusive sizing as well, to fit your style, fit your shape, all that good stuff. Welcome in. PJO and HR fan. Nice. Love that. Absolutely love that. So check out the merch. Ships worldwide, 15% off for members. Quality is guaranteed on every single order. And, of course, check out the accessories as well. Lots of great items there, including this wonderful pint glass, which is a bit festive today, shall we say. You might notice the color of it. It's a little festive today. We are celebrating a little early, but should be a good one. And of course, as always, check out the YouTube channel if you're not already there and watching this at a later date. Hit that subscribe button. Over 14,700 of you have already hit that button. I appreciate it greatly. We have been on YouTube for 5 years at this point. We just passed the 5-year mark, which is amazing and honestly shocking. Time kind of flies. Time definitely flies. There's over 1,200 videos, which is just an insane number to even mention. But it's a real number. You'll see it right there. I swear. You can go back. It'll take you a while, but you can go back. Appreciate it, Witch. Appreciate it. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's cheap and easy. Cheap and easy. Literally free. I guess that's as cheap as you can get. Free and easy way to support the channel. So check it out today. Also check out the playlists as well. Pretty much everything's there. If I've reacted to it at least 2 or 3 times, there is usually a playlist. So chances are, if you're looking for something specific, you'll find a bunch of it. So go ahead and check that out. And last but certainly not least, the Todd Reacts Discord, which is available for free. The link is everywhere. It's in the video description on every video on YouTube. It is on the Twitch profile. It is on the YouTube profile. It is on the website, toddreacts.com. In the top right, you'll see the little Discord logo. You'll want to join because we do a monthly stream directly into the Discord. You will be able to watch live in the Discord one of these streams, and it's going to be basically every month. I'll pick the day every month and let you know, of course. And that is to benefit the series members. Their items get plucked out of the queue first because they are the top donos, if you will, of the channel. So it's just a little perk. So while you're looking at the tiers, you might want to take that into consideration. And we have lots of fun little fandom channels in there. Friends have been made, all that good stuff. All that wonderful stuff. We do have some community channels as well for you to get to know each other, get to know me, etc. And keep us up to date with all your fun happenings. The Adventures tab is usually pretty fun because we get to see what each other's doing, and it's kind of like a fun little, hey, I'm doing this, it's awesome kind of channel. So definitely go in there and enjoy. I actually have some items to add to that. I'll probably do it today. So go ahead and check those out. I had a fun little weekend. Went to a baseball game, which is kind of a weird way to say it. It's a remix on the baseball game. So it is technically a baseball game, but it's not like a sanctioned MLB Major League Baseball kind of game. It's Banana Ball. If you want to Google it, go ahead and do that. It's a very fun and amazing atmosphere. Kid-friendly, of course, so you could bring the whole family. But they do have some adult humor in there as well, but it's over the heads of the kids. So the kids are like, what? And the adults are laughing their heads off. It's hilarious. It's almost like the best, kind of movies where it's like a kid's movie, but it has a couple of jokes that the parents will get and the kids will completely ignore. So it was a lot of fun. It was amazing. So definitely had a good time with that. Alrighty. What did I want to do next? Oh, I wanted to mention this. So on the website, toddreacts.com, let me go ahead and minimize the Discord for you so you can actually see what I'm trying to talk about. There we go. If you scroll down to the bottom of the website, you will see this. Store website support. And if you click it, it'll actually bring you to a help ticket. So if you have an issue with an order placed, or it's something else, maybe you're having an issue with the website, or a membership issue, technical issue, order confirmation missing, etc., you can actually send it to this, and a 24/7 customer support team will get back to you ASAP and help you out. So this is a new system that I'm absolutely amazed by, and I hope you enjoy that. If you need it, it's there. So you do have customer support on toddreacts.com, which is awesome. And they're there to help you with whatever you have. Maybe you have a quality issue with something you ordered, they will take care of you. They will either replace it or refund you, one or the other. So it's a nice, wonderful service that I'm able to provide here, and I'm happy to do it. So I'm glad it's there, and I just wanted to make your attention to it. So if you ever may need it, it is there. Because honestly, I would have no idea what to do for the the website issues. I'm not that level of tech. I need to chat more in Discord. I get nervous to chat, even though I'm a yapper. Well, I can assure you this. We are extremely kind and nice in the Discord, so, whenever you get the courage to, yap away, we are all ears. We are definitely all ears. I can assure you that. It is definitely, if you've enjoyed the comments at all on YouTube, or you enjoy chat via the stream, same kind of people are in there. It is extremely, extremely amazing. So join us in there. Feel free to talk. We will talk back to you. Not in a mean way, of course, but in a nice way. Talk back sounds kind of negative, doesn't it? We will talk back in a nice way. Looking forward to everybody joining. I think we're at 320 members, if I'm not mistaken. Somewhere around there. Somewhere around there, for sure. Welcome in, Sad. Feel free to yap, everybody. I promise you. We all definitely yap in it. Absolutely. We're extremely nice, very welcoming. If you've been thinking about joining, definitely do. And if you join, dip a toe in. Go into a fandom channel and kind of let your, fandom channel pride fly, So just go ahead and join a fandom channel, start there, and then work your way up to the main chat. We're rooting for you. I promise you we're rooting for you. Alrighty, let's go ahead, and I think I covered everything I needed to cover. I'm always like, did I cover everything? Are we good? But I think we did. I wanted to definitely tell you about that help ticket customer service form in case you ever need it. Love what the green screen is doing to your hat. Oh, it's crazy. You know what? I just realized it before stream. I'm like, wait a minute. The green screen is green. Everything I want to wear because it's St. Patrick's Day is green. It is completely destroying the vibe. I literally had a shirt on that was almost the exact same color as the green screen. So it was just complete. I was invisible. I was just a floating head. I was like, all right. I was like, is it worth getting a blue screen for just one day a year? Probably not. Probably not. That seems a little overkill, doesn't it? But I was like, dang, I think a blue screen would be the ticket there, but it is what it is. We're dealing with a little bit of invisible hat. All right, let's jump into the first one. I am excited. I hope you are as well. The first one is going to be... Oh, I guess I could go over the lineup a little bit. All right, the lineup will be starting with Percy Jackson, PJO, for those in the know. And then from there, we'll be going into Don't Make Me Say That, Incoherent 2. So it's the second time Dan and Phil have played Incoherent. Looking forward to that. The first one was just ridiculously funny. And then after that, we have Heated Rivalry, I Found. So it's going to be a Dan and Phil sandwich with Heated Rivalry. Or I guess Heated Rivalry sandwich with Dan and Phil buns. I know. I had to say it. But so after that, we do have another Heated Rivalry, Shane and Ilya, Little Things, it's entitled. I don't know. Let's see. It says Season 1, Episode 6, plus the book, so that should be pretty interesting. A little bit of context there and everything. Probably some quotes, if I'm not mistaken. And then we'll finish stream and kick off the rest of your week with more of my favorite Dan and Phil moments. So it's going to be Percy Jackson, Dan and Phil, Heated, Dan and Phil. So that is the order. Let's go ahead and jump into the first one, shall we? And yeah, hope you enjoyed it as much as I will. Let's go ahead and load the first one. The first one is a little long, so heads up on that. It's about 28 minutes, but it should be very, very good. The first interaction that I had with Percy Jackson was the cast doing the puppy interview. You might have seen it on last stream. So this is a little bit more of the show, so I'm looking forward to that. Fun fact, St. Patrick's color used to be blue instead of green. You know what? That would have helped me tremendously. Oh, gosh. Oh, this would be so much better if this was blue. But hey, it's kind of interesting. It's like it's floating in a way. But let's go ahead and jump in there.
I'm Annabeth. Are you stalking me, Annabeth? Yes.
Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. They look so much younger than what they did in that puppy interview. What is happening? Is this a very old show? How did I just time jump? What?
Annabeth. Are you stalking me, Annabeth?
Yes.
Honestly, you've done more for me in the past few days than my father's done in my entire life.
I trust her. I trust Chiron. But mostly I trust you.
I chose her because I could
They're
imagine
either
you ever
aging
being
so fast or they've really aged and matured in a couple of years.
She's saving you or saving Olympus. And Annabeth, I burn it all down.
Film season 1 4 years ago. Okay, that makes sense. Cilantro. Wow. I only have that about once a year. Boy, is it good.
Enjoy your sleep.
You're the only friend I need. We share beds like little kids and laugh until our ribs get tough.
For Grover.
We're being hard.
For Grover.
You're the only friend I need. We share beds like little kids and laugh until our ribs get tough.
This wrap season 3. Nice.
Would have died. A lot. It's more for my friends.
But I'm a fire and I'll keep your brittle heart warm. If you cascade, ocean wave blues come. All these people think love's for show, but I would die
I burn it all down.
The devil's in the details, but you
Careful.
got a friend in me.
I think you're about to call me a friend.
Start.
Would it be enough if I could never give you peace?
There is no bigger hero or divine intervention to come to our rescue. We have to take care of our own. Because that's what real heroes do. We stand up for each other. We stand up for our own!
And I will give you everything, baby. But can you feel this energy taking? That you can anniversary, baby. And I will give you everything, baby. But can you feel this energy taking? That you can anniversary, baby.
You want me to fight some war to fulfill something? That's just it.
Great prophecy is very real.
I thought it was all lies. I will never be your weapon. Do you hear me?
It's like a physical fight, the wind around the willow, a tall tide, the passage of time, the melting down the window, the now, the then, the thinking of when, the siren in the water, the strike a pause, a message from God, does that make me his daughter? I could fight a war, I'll go myself. I want you for me. It's not that hard. That picture on the wall you're scared of looks just like you. I wanna bleed, I wanna hurt the way that boys do. Maybe you're right, and we should stop watching the news. 'Cause baby, I've never seen brown eyes look so blue. Somebody finds me in the shallow.
You're gonna do it in your sleep.
Love you like I mean it just because I can.
Because everything has changed. So much has changed. That's all I can say. You have to trust me.
You're right. Everything has changed. You've changed.
You always knew how to push my buttons. You give me everything.
It's funny. I was just thinking about how many shows there are of school-age kids trying, either doing something else or trying to do something else, and just to make their life a little more interesting, or maybe they have a special ability or something like that. And I just keep thinking, like, boy, when I was in school, I used to daydream all the time about, either being a superhero or whatever, like watching films and then imagining that that was my life, just to kind of like spice it up a little bit. I just remember constantly like, this can't be all there is there? We just wake up, go to school, come home, eat, do homework, go to sleep, go to school. Like, there's got to be something else. So it's kind of funny that, all these shows that I've watched or been interested in are always like, we're in school, but there's this other thing going on that's really cool and interesting and, kind of makes us special or makes life different. And it's just so interesting. Like, I just constantly thinking about, like, man, it's got to be something else. Got to be something else. Get me out of here, kind of thing. Of like, school is so repetitive, and it's just wash, rinse, and repeat. Wash, rinse, and then repeat. And then you become an adult, and then without any sort of vacation or maybe changing careers or anything like that, it is very similar. So, I bet that's kind of been the magic of movies, kind of been the magic of TV shows, fantasy, sci-fi, is that it takes us to a place where, things are a little different. Maybe, we feel a little like we could be part of the stories that we're watching, and it just kind of spices up life. It's just kind of funny how I'm thinking about this. Like, how many of these shows have I watched where it's like normal kids, oh, but they also have this ability or special thing about them, or they do this in their free time that's super cool. It's just kind of amazing. It's like, the ultimate escape, right?
I burn it all down.
That's why video games are so, immersive.
Yeah, I burn it all down.
Put yourself in their spot.
Of a man to be my lover. My heart's been borrowed and yours has been new. All's well that ends well to end up with you. Swear to be over dramatic and true to my lover. And you'll say all you did.
You can always leave Clarice. Kidding.
At every table, I'll save you a seat.
Oh, that's nice.
Never got a lot of me. I'm everything that I strive to be. So do I look like
That's cool. That is really neat. Bedtime story. Dang. I wish I was that creative.
Oh, just thought you should know. You should know. It's you and me. There's nothing like this. This Americana and the Heartbreak Prince. It's so sad we paint the town blue, but it's most likely to run away.
Is more powerful than the will of the gods, my son. Fate is one of them. Love another.
Get in the water, whatever it's done. I don't wanna get lost inside the color under my tongue. 'Cause I don't wanna be in.
Took a detour when I heard what these idiots were planning. Is that okay? Yeah. Thanks.
Percy? You know that?
I'm assuming that was Taylor Swift and it got blocked or something like that, and they had to remove the audio. That happens a lot. That happens an insane amount of times. And what's weird is sometimes it'll happen like a year later. Like I had a couple of videos that had music blocked where I had to remove it. And it was maybe a year after they were already posted. It was very strange. It's like all of a sudden the record label was like, "No, you can't use that song."
taking pics for you, 'cause I wanna feel like I'm supposed to. I could disappear, but this is what makes me feel so real. Such a shame our friendship.
I think I've made some friends here.
Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain.
You're someone who likes to be alone. You can't seem to shut up.
It definitely wasn't. It was all of us going through that together.
If I raise my voice, if I raise my voice, if I raise my voice, keep your head low. If I raise my head, if I raise my head, if I raise my head, keep your head low. Could I change my face? Could I change? Could I change? Could I change my face? Keep your head low. If I raise my voice, could I keep your head low? Could I change the way it is?
Yeah, you can be the greatest, you can be the best, you can be the King Kong banging on your chest.
You could beat the world, you could beat the war. You can talk to God, go banging on his door.
You can throw your hands up, you can beat the clock.
Yeah.
You can move a mountain,
Interesting
you can
cover.
break rocks.
You could be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you go find yourself.
Standing in the Hall of Fame,
Yeah.
and the world's gonna know your name.
Yeah.
Cause you burn with the birth flame,
Yeah.
and the world's gonna know your name.
Yeah.
And you'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame. You can go the distance, you can run the mile.
Punch, fall in love, give yourself a reason. Don't wanna drive another mile without knowing you're breathing. So won't
Very
you
true.
Stay, won't you stay, won't you stay with me? Don't let this darkness fool you. All lights turned off can be turned on. I'll drive.
Whenever I think of Greek mythology, I just immediately think of the video game God of War, which I played and enjoyed quite a bit.
Percy talks about you all the time.
I see.
Would you love it way from how it is? You should be talking isn't working tonight. Say you're a big change man, I doubt it. Yeah, you pair.
I couldn't imagine we'd ever be friends. If I have to stick with someone,
Careful. I think you're about to call me a friend.
I don't know what to think or who to trust.
But mostly I trust you. I think you saved me.
You definitely saved me.
Oh, you saved each other.
I don't think she's like that.
Eat or be eaten. Power and glory and nothing else matters. He isn't that way. We're working together?
Not exactly. You're my priority in this. You drool in your sleep.
I always wanted a brother. I always wanted a brother. I always wanted a brother just like you. I always wanted a brother. I always wanted a brother. I always wanted a brother just like you.
Beside the green, green grass.
I'll tell you what. You ever wonder, or you ever notice, you ever notice when you're looking at somebody, you kind of bounce from like eye, nose, mouth, eye, nose, eye, mouth, eye, nose. Like you're trying to look like at them, but then you can only look at one eye. Technically, you can't have like, well, I guess you could, maybe if you're talented. You could have both eyes, look at both eyes at the same time. This makes it a heck of a lot easier. Makes it so much easier. You just have to look at the one eye, right? Oh, it'd be amazing. So you don't have to wonder like, oh, I've looked at the left eye too much. Maybe look at the right eye. No, back to the left eye, back to the right eye, back to the left eye, back to the right eye. You know?
Like me, beside the green,
Make it so much easier.
Swing, swing, swing the spinning step. You wear those shoes and I will wear that dress. Oh, kiss me beneath the milky twilight. Lead me out on the moonlit floor.
I may get to see Thalia again.
Same. This is incredible. Percy, can you believe it? I just remember what it was like to not have any friends.
I think I've made some friends here. Like, real friends.
Okay. What? That was such a sweet video. I think I've made some real friends here. I remember when I didn't used to have friends, and they just get stabbed in the stomach.
That kind of odd.
What the heck was that?
So come to my place, my hands on your waist tonight. I blame myself for thinking I changed the things, but you and I stop one night. You know you're the
Oh.
Hi.
You can be my everything.
Now, Your Grace, you will not walk away from me.
Hear my words. I don't want to be your daughter.
Ooh.
I will never be your weapon.
Dang.
Never known someone like you. Tangled
The classic, look away when they look at you.
From the glue, don't forget to kiss me, or else you'll have to miss me. I guess I'm stuck forever by the glue. Oh, and you.
Hear my words. I don't want to be your daughter. I will never be your weapon. I wasn't asking, Percy.
Please. She's up this road. I watched the Minotaur.
Just breathe, Mommy.
Don't want that, I can't let go. Hangman, answer me now. You owe me a debt, you stole me from me. I hated you once, I envy you now. Just tell me how, tell me how.
No, we can't leave without the fleece.
We won't. Clarice is after it.
Clarice, you're working together?
Not exactly. You're my priority and the police was hers.
You're my priority, huh?
You're in my DNA, I can't get away no matter how hard I try. You're running through my veins, something I can't change. That's the same reason why
fleece does look comfortable, I will say.
Never be your weapon. Do you hear me? Never!
Daddy! Hello, Mom! I'm your
Cherry bomb.
Hello, world! I'm your wild girl! Like your cherry bomb! So nice love and straight sounds too.
I can fix that.
I'm so insecure, I think that I'll die before I drink. And I'm so caught up in the news of who likes me and who hates you. And I'm so tired that I might quit my job, start a new life. And they'd all be so disappointed, cause who am I if not exploited? And I'm so sick of 17. Where's my fucking teenage dream? If someone tells me one more time, enjoy your youth,
No problem,
I'm gonna
Hunter.
cry. And I don't stick up for myself. I'm anxious and nothing
I'll get this
can
loaded
help.
up to
And I
YouTube
wish I'd done this
ASAP.
before. And I wish people liked me more. All I did was try my best. It's the kind of things I get. I'm relentlessly upset. They say these are the golden years, but I wish I could disappear. Ego crush is so severe, but it's brutal out here.
You guys get nightmares, right? Not like mine. Because mine just woke up.
When two equally powerful forces collide, there's no telling what'll happen.
Yeah, I don't get those kind of nightmares. Mine are very much fake.
Anybody? No. No, don't touch her! Don't touch her!
When my time comes around, lay me gently in the cold dark earth. No grave can hold my body down. I'll crawl home to earth. When my time comes around, lay me gently in the cold dark earth. No grave can hold my body down. I'll crawl home to earth.
Take my hand and drag me head first, fearless. Not to know why, but
I knew it was coming. Oh, man. It's funny, I was thinking of that as soon as I saw that scene.
I may get to see Belly again.
Same. Percy, can you believe it?
And say they didn't do it to hurt me. But what if they did?
Captain Flint from Black Sails. Great, great show. Recently started rewatching it. Haven't made my way through it. Haven't even seen it through the entirety at all. It was one of those things where, I don't know if you've ever done this, and I've said this before, but it's one of those things where you don't watch the last season, you don't watch the last couple episodes, maybe the last episode specifically, and it makes it feel like the show never ends. It's just this weird self-denial of the show ending. And I haven't watched the final season for literal years at this point, and it's just ridiculous. So I'm rewatching it. I will finish it. But yeah, great show, great actor. I think his name is Toby, if I'm not mistaken. Toby Stevens.
I wanna snarl and show you just how disturbed this has made me. You wouldn't last an hour in the asylum where they raised me. So
Ow.
It's okay. I'm okay.
It's just a flesh wound. 'Tis but a scratch.
So long as you might lose feeling with a leg in the earth, she could walk on the ceiling.
Oh, yeah?
All the attention that she get when she moves. Showing out with her homegirls, and she got me watching too. Yeah, and she not.
think there is.
Shut up, Jackson.
Just give me a shut up, Jackson.
He know he is star, but shut up, Jackson.
Share a birthday with Toby?
You were just a kid. That tree.
Wait, his mother is Maggie Smith? Are you serious right now? Whoa, 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 whoa. What? Oh. What? I'm so dead. How did I not know that? What? That's crazy. Younger son of actors Dame Maggie Smith and Sir Robert Stevens. Unbelievable. That just blew my mind. And it's not surprising why he's such a good actor. Oh my gosh. Wow. That was quite the fact. Dang. I had no idea. I just liked him. And now I know why. Now I know why.
It's her curse. She'd be glad to see it fall.
So crazy.
Annabeth.
When Luke poisoned Talia's tree, it was like seeing my brother stab my sister in the back. No one is angrier at Luke than I am. I don't want to see him dead.
Cut him down!
No!
I'm going to fix this.
As high as the quality goes. Okay. Just making sure.
Luke always had my back. Just give me the fleece. I'll tell him that.
That doesn't sound like a good deal.
Chris Rodriguez.
So if I could choose between saving you or saving the Olympics. And I burn it all down.
What did you see?
Okay. Oh, wow.
What did you see?
Just you.
Let me write that one down. Let me write that one down. I'd burn down all of Mount Olympus for you. Okay, there we go. It's a good one. It's a keeper.
And I burn it all down.
What did you see?
You.
What did you see?
Just you.
No! Don't touch her!
I burn it all down.
Percy, wait!
Not exactly. You're my priority and the police was hers. Ice girl.
You definitely saved me.
No!
It only took me 2 days to see how special you are.
Let's go get impossible.
Is Bertha the other boyfriend? No!
Is there another version?
His girlfriend, the other boyfriend.
What are you doing?
Percy! I just know how to be a gentleman.
And that was we can't be friends? Because I don't believe that.
We're in this position because of you. We had the police and we lost it because of you.
If I choose between saving you or saving the police, Annabeth, I burn it all down. Where's Annabeth? Nice girl. You okay?
It was not supposed to be romantic, meant in a friendship, but he failed. People took it romantically.
You're my finally.
I'm not gonna lie, it sounds extremely romantic. Like, that does not sound friendly at all. Like, I guess maybe, but there's so many other like context clues here that people are putting together, obviously, in these edits that make it seem that way. Then again, I have been led astray many a times by edits. And, you know, when you haven't seen the show, when you have no context, really, you can be misled pretty easily. Like, I'll never forget. It's one of the pinnacle moments of Todd Reacts channel when I thought Kai and Bonnie were in a relationship and a pairing on the Vampire Diaries. Because somebody literally made an edit that made them look romantic. And it did. It 100% did. And if you had no context like I did, you would be like, oh, it's a shame what happened to them. They were such a cute couple. And then people were just like, whoa. No, they were not a couple. They were not. Actually, quite the opposite. And I was like, oh, whoops. But if it was Grover, he would have said it to him as well. See, that's nice.
It's an old version that's 8 dozens. So it's better than possible.
I don't want to be your daughter.
And let's be honest, there's a lot of people out there that ship anything. So if there's even an inkling or maybe even a second thought, there would be an absolute ship made out of it. So it just is what it is. Some people really enjoy that. Like, that's what they, get the most out of TV shows and movies and whatnot, obviously. I mean, I've reacted to a lot of it. And totally cool. And then there's other people that are just like, no, they're friends. Like, it's not romantic at all, and it's not supposed to be. So I guess both are technically correct. But hey, if you want to live in that beautiful romantic world, I'd say go for it. I'd say go for it. They will be romantic, not yet slow burn. Okay. 10 years ago, people were shipping people even from different universes. Well, there you go. Absolutely. Hey, anything can be a ship. As long as you want it to be, right?
I will never be your weapon.
It's the beauty of fan fiction, so I hear, is that you can just think up whatever you want to think up. There's no rules.
Right now, Grover needs my help.
Why is it called when one friend leaves without telling anybody?
You can't talk me out of this.
And I can't lose another friend.
We can't ever return.
I promised my mom
He
I'd
was
take
definitely
care
a
of
friend.
Annabeth!
Percy!
You were never
Life's
the one.
short. Ship whoever you want to ship.
You running again? He's done. You lost everything.
You can't even see how much of yourself you've lost.
You've grown. Where's Lou?
Remember?
When we take care of Ryan.
We take care.
Of our own. We have to take care of our own.
Back between villages and
Let's protect this house.
30, 31, 75, 12. Same place.
18, 7, 5, 36. Super Hulock edits.
I know how to save Cam.
Welcome to your life.
I definitely reacted to a Hulock edit. I remember that.
Even while we sleep, we will find you acting on your
My 3 fave things today. Nice. Welcome in. Amazing. Amazing, amazing. Link down below in the YouTube video description. For the original video, go throw it some much-deserved love. Also, check out the channel. They might have other edits that might interest you. Maybe some more PJO. Is it romantic? Is it not? We'll never know. Actually, we will. And technically, we should already, because it is, written. But let's go ahead and bring up some information, context, all that good stuff. Fill in some gaps, if you will. This one's a bit on the huge side. 46 biggest book changes in Percy Jackson and the Olympians Season 2. Obviously, this goes without saying, we're not going over 46 of these. But we'll look at a few. We'll look at a few, and obviously if you, have any that, you really want to go over, obviously just let me know. But, all right. I suppose, I don't know if this is ranked. It probably isn't. So we'll just kind of go through a couple randomly. Number 46, the introduction of Luke's rebellion. Percy Jackson and the Olympians Season 2 opens with Grover in the Sea of Monsters, encountering an old friend from Camp Half-Blood. Quickly, Grover realizes these demigods are part of Luke's rebellion against Olympus. The rebellion of other demigods alongside Luke was fleshed out later in the Sea of Monsters, with Percy Jackson Season 2 deciding to do it much earlier. Tyson's introduction, number 45. New character in Percy Jackson and Olympians Season 2, a Cyclops and half-brother of Percy. While the reveal that Tyson is Percy's brother comes as a surprise to the latter of the show. He's aware that Tyson is a Cyclops from the outset, which is one difference from the original book. In Percy Jackson, The Sea of Monsters, Percy notes several times that he's always found it difficult to look Tyson in the face, later revealed to be a trick of the mist, a magical veil that separates the mortal and magical realms. Percy eventually realizes chapters later that Tyson is a Cyclops, rather than knowing as soon as he meets him, like in the TV show. Battle against the Giants. Colchi's Bowls. After Percy's battle with the Giants in the book, he, Annabeth, and Tyson make it to Camp Half-Blood. They discover Clarice, leading other demigods in a battle against 2 mechanical fire-breathing bowls. These bowls introduce the central plot point of the Sea of the Monsters. Talia's tree has been poisoned, weakening the camp's boundary that keeps the monsters at bay. This change was likely made for runtime purposes. Having 2 different monster battles in the first 20 minutes of the show might feel like overkill. Yes, it would. It absolutely would. Instead, the writers opted to shift the giant battle to later, serving as a replacement for the Colchi's Bowls with the same narrative impact. Luke's role in poisoning Talia's tree reveals that Luke poisoned Talia's tree to weaken Camp Half-Blood, with Percy actually seeing it take place. In the book, Luke is only suspected of poisoning the tree of Kronos, something that is confirmed later in the story. This gives Luke a more crucial active role in the story. Yeah, so obviously, I think a lot of these changes so far have just been speeding it up, getting it there a little faster, bringing that kind of later stuff into the forefront so they can kind of work with it, play with it, that kind of thing. Percy and Tyson's time at Camp Half-Blood does not go into much detail as this, instead limiting Percy and Tyson's time in camp to the chariot race. Okay, interesting. Annabeth's betrayal, quote-unquote, of Percy. Season 2, Episode 2, Annabeth talks with Chiron, mentions the great prophecy, something that relates to Percy, and tells Annabeth that in order to keep Percy safe, she must stop her friend from going on the quest to the Sea of Monsters. This causes some friction between Percy and Annabeth in the show, with the latter even betraying, quote-unquote, the former by telling Clarice not to take Percy on the quest. Annabeth later finds Percy and goes with him, telling him that she cannot reveal why she betrayed him. In the book, though, Annabeth is simply told to protect Percy by Chiron. Never picked to go with Clarice, meaning she doesn't have to betray Percy, allowing her, Percy, and Tyson to go off on their own quests later. This change sets up a great prophecy aspect of the original books, as well as adding some dramatic tension between the two main characters, which is not surprising. They're looking for any and all tension points. They're doing the changes in order of the show, which came first. Okay. Poseidon's gifts and Hermes' magic. Let's go ahead and see what we got here. Let's see. What jumps out? Monsters of Luke Army. Chris Rodriguez's role. First introduced in the premiere Percy Jackson Season 2, shown to be the son of Hermes, excuse me. I'm thinking of the fashion company, Hermes, and someone whom Clarice had badly flirted with before being chosen to go on the quest for the Golden Fleece alongside her. This differs from Chris's role in the Percy Jackson The Sea of Monsters. In the original book, Chris joins Luke's rebellion before the beginning of the story. When sneaking around the Princess Andromeda, Percy, Annabeth, and Tyson overhear Chris talking about Luke's tactics. Whether the show will outline Chris's betrayal remains to be seen. Even if it does, it is clearly taking a different timeline. Hints about Annabeth's past. Both Percy Jackson and the Olympian Season 2, Episode 3, and the original book feature hints to the history of Luke and Talia, but the former handles things slightly different. Percy Jackson in the Olympians features a mention of Talia, but only how she would be on Luke's side. There are no hints at all about their past with monsters, which in the book explains why Annabeth hates Tyson in Percy Jackson. This change was likely made to make Luke's cause seem more sympathetic. Instead, Luke embraces Tyson in the show, refusing to call him a monster and giving him work he enjoys as a blacksmith. Adding in the hatred Luke has for Cyclopses would remove this. Though there is still potential to explore the backstory, of course. They just want everybody to get along, you know? They just want everybody to get along. This is not very surprising, actually. I mean, kind of seems like they would want the cast, or at least some of the main characters, to appeal to one another. And that way they can kind of play off it, and, you know, later on they can potentially get some tension in between them. So it kind of makes sense they have that level of freedom. Clarice being a central character. This is a Screen Rant exclusive, apparently. Clarice plays a bigger role than she does in the first book. Still, her journey to the Sea of Monsters and her quest for the Golden Fleece are only ever shown through Percy's first-person perspective. Percy Jackson and the Olympians as a TV show allows this to change. Unlike the book, the show switches away from Percy and Annabeth for a few scenes, showing Clarice's visit to the Oracle in the beginning of her quest. Season 2, Episode 3 shows Clarice talking with Ares, her father, and receiving his gifts, all while setting up her character arc and her lack of self-belief that causes her to seek glory from the god of war. Change only improves Clarice's character, rather than making her an outright antagonist for Percy until later in the series, like the books do. The show is giving her much more depth earlier, while still keeping the core of her character the same. Changes like this allow for that in a way printed stories do not. I also think they removed it to have Annabeth be nicer to Tyson. Yeah, probably. I'm assuming they wanted to have a little friend group. Not to make it sound ridiculous, but I'm assuming they wanted some of the main characters certainly to be a nice friend group and not, backstab and hate each other too much. Percy talking to horses, Annabeth, Talia, and Luke's flashbacks, Annabeth and Luke's bracelet, Talia's accent. In the books, she's a regular American teenager, meaning she speaks as such. In the show, however, the actor keeps her native British accent. Clarice's undead warriors. Hydra in the donut store. Now that sounds interesting. That sounds It's interesting. Episode 4 of Season 2. Clarice corners Percy, Annabeth, and Tyson on a beach near Annabeth's old hideout. Percy and Clarice briefly duel before the latter agrees to let the others board her boat. In the book, it plays out differently. After finding Annabeth's stash, the kids find a monster donut store and fight a Hydra, which Clarice defeats. Rather than acting antagonistically at first, Clarice simply lets the trio aboard after saving them. Okay, so they wanted a more mature tone for Season 2. Monster donut store is inherently silly. Fair. That's a fair point. Absolutely a fair point. She did become nicer to him in the book, but it was just a little bit quicker in the show. Okay, so it really seems like they're trying to speed things up. Rainbow. Ooh. Now that is terrifying. Good grief. Cersei and the Sirens. Change to Cersei's motivations. In the book, she's more of a straight-up villain who hates men, turning all who enter her spa and resort into guinea pigs. Well, that sounds terrible. She does so to Percy, trying to convince Annabeth to stay with her. In the show, though, Cersei is a more well-rounded character. Like Medusa's changes in Season 1, Percy Jackson Season 2 makes Cersei more sympathetic. Oh, the Pirates. Season 2, Episode 5 includes Edward Teach, a.k.a. Blackbeard, and his pirate crew as prisoners of Cersei. However, in the book, Blackbeard and his pirates ransack the island, harming its inhabitants and burning down the resort after being freed. This is hinted at in Percy Jackson Season 2, yet Cersei somehow manages to avoid the pirates and watches Percy and Annabeth confront the Sirens. Dang. Hinted at? Come on, you gotta show a little ransacking. That sounds fun. A little burning down. That sounds great. Percy, Annabeth, and the Sirens. In the book, Annabeth voluntarily chooses to hear the Siren's song as she wishes to see what it shows her to become wiser. The show has Annabeth intending to use Odysseus' beeswax trick, but Cersei betrays her by stealing it back. Beyond that, what Annabeth sees in the Siren song is different. In the book, she sees her parents and Luke sitting in a park in a new version of New York, designed by Annabeth herself. The show has Annabeth see Luke and Percy fighting, with Grover getting in between them. Annabeth then stabs Luke and Percy, two of the Sirens, before the last one is killed by her mother, Athena. Wow. Are Luke and Percy fighting over Annabeth? Just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there. Who knows? And Athena gives Annabeth what she desires, love and validation, before it's revealed that she is the final siren. Percy saves her again in a different way than in the book. In the latter, Percy saves Annabeth from the water using an air bubble to keep them away from the siren's magic. In the show, Percy drags her back to the boat. I think that's more of that they wanted a more mature tone to the show. So get rid of the air bubble. Just drag her back to the boat. Killer sheep. That sounds fascinating. Clarice Grover and Polyphemus. Battle against Polyphemus. Luke saving Annabeth. Final book change of Season 2, Episode 6 involves Luke. In the book, Luke never makes it to the Polyphemus' island. Annabeth is injured by Polyphemus, leading Percy to heal her using the fleece. Luke then intercepts the group in Miami, trying to take the fleece for himself before being defeated. In the show, Percy gives Luke the fleece to heal Annabeth, allowing the villain to escape with both in tow. This change was made to better set up Luke and Kronos as the real villains of the show. Moreover, showcases Percy's fatal flaw, teased in episode 5, the loyalty to his friends that could endanger Olympus. Oh boy. This marks another good change from the book to TV show, allowing the deeper themes and overarching narratives of the former to stand out more in the latter, as opposed to being a more singular adventure on a larger journey. Long Island, not Miami. Annabeth's rescue mission, Blackjack's voice. The Party Ponies. Siege of Camp Half-Blood. Chris Rodriguez's betrayal. Luke vs. Percy. Talia's revival. Percy's meeting with Poseidon. A.K.A. Maggie Smith's kid. I feel like I've heard that before, but I had forgotten it. And it blew my mind again. I'm sure in the future I'll hear it again and be like, what? Percy Jackson and the Olympians cast discussed the lessons learned from their roles in the screenplay. Luke is 19 and Percy and Annabeth are 13. And Luke is like her brother. I have to say this so you don't get in trouble for later. Oh, well, that's good to know. That is definitely good to know. Yikes. Yikes. Percy Jackson guesses. Oh, my God. Oh, that's brutal. Well, I'm glad I know now. Jeez. Discuss the lessons learned from their roles in the screenplay. Let's see. Leah as Annabeth. On the lessons learned from playing Annabeth and from the screenplay, Jeffries said, we are very much in the same. We're very much the same. Even if I'm trying to be book accurate with Annabeth, I feel like a lot of me is in her already, so there might not be much that I can change there. What I do learn from the fans that think about me, it teaches me a lot. It lets me know that I'm doing a good job and that the show is still running because of all of us are so great in it. The little fragment of people that tell me how good I am, that means a lot to me, and it humbles me because I'm not just doing this for the money or for the fame. This is the job that I've wanted to do forever, and I'm very happy about that. Aryan as Grover. On the lessons learned from the script and the portraying Grover, it helped me recognize that Grover is someone that I think I want to be more like. I'm constantly striving to be more like him. I think Grover is a perfect friend. Everyone could be more like Grover. I think that is something that everyone could strive for, to be like him. Charlie as Luke, one of the lessons learned from the screenplay and portraying Luke. Interesting question, because I feel like I don't really relate to Luke too much in my personal life. I think Luke is a character that has really pushed me as an actor in a lot of ways, which is really fun and challenging in the best way. Yet to start any rebellions in my personal life. I've yet to play a character as intense as Luke in this season. That really took me out of my comfort zone in a lot of ways and made me realize that I can do it, which I was a little nervous going into it. Luke's energy is completely different from season 1, so that was great. It was a lot of fun. It's all coming from what Luke believes to be a good place, whether it is or not. Dior is Clarice. Journey that Clarice goes through this season was something that I had to navigate through at the exact time that I was shooting, coincidentally. It's a very female teenage experience, and I am very, very excited that it's being showcased like this on television with a happy ending as well for other young girls to see, relate to, and know that they are not alone. That's what I learned from this season. Nice. Daniel is Tyson. I don't know if it taught me anything, but I think it reintroduced the ideas of love, openness, and sensitivity being a superpower. I think it's really important. Life is difficult. Amen. But if you can step into those places, relationships and connections will be much more organic and much more real. That is wise words from the Cyclops. Indeed. Everything we know about Percy Jackson and the Olympians, season 3 so far. Let's go ahead and do that. Too much going on that webpage. received a very early Season 3 renewal in March 2025. Some very key players have been cast for the third installment. The author, Rick Riordan, posted that Season 3 is coming out this year. Production is not yet wrapped, but apparently it has, so it's a little old. Teaser of Percy and Annabeth at what looks like the opening middle school dance scene of the Titan's Curse is circulating as a teaser post-finale of Season 2. What will Percy Jackson and the Olympians Season 3 be about? Show will be adapted from the third book, The Titan's Curse. Marks a shift in the tone of the books as things get a little darker and a little heavier for the demigods. I like that. I like the sound of that. In the book, Annabeth had a small crush on him in the book, only in the first book. Okay. It wasn't a brother figure in the book, but they changed it for obvious reasons. Problematic today. The author forgot the age gap in later books, so they just cut out the crush part entirely and made him a brother figure to her. Yikes. Not the author forgetting. Oh my gosh. That's funny. Tragic, but funny. Several new faces will appear in Season 3. Disney announced the casting of Bianca and Nico D'Angelo, children of Hades, who team up with Percy in the third book. Nice. Hollywood Reporter exclusively reported the news that Daphne Keane, Deadpool and Wolverine, has been cast as Artemis, the goddess of hunting, and the moon, and that Sarah Chaudhry, I think, the Mysterious Benedict Society, Paw Patrol the movie, who plays Zoe Nightshade. Artemis is lieutenant and an immortal hunter before she is joined the Hunters of Artemis, Nightshade, daughter of Atlas, and Pleione. Used to be... I am struggling with these names so badly. Hesperide, a nymph of the sunset. Kate McKinnon casted as Aphrodite, goddess of love and beauty, of course. Aphrodite can alter her appearance based on the beholder. I guess it probably doesn't matter because I can't pronounce their names anyway. I don't see any big names that I recognize. Not even Apollo's name, character, or actor's name. Don't think any of these names I've recognized. No. Nope. Oh, hey, hopefully they're good, right? That's the whole point. Actually, I kind of like, and somebody made this comment that I saw. It's kind of nice to see some actors that we don't know of. It's very, very annoying that for the big movies, the large movies, they just keep reusing the same people over and over and over. It's getting a little tiring. Some of them obviously are very good at what they do, and they do inhabit the character, and you kind of forget who it is. But for a lot of them, it is just, can we get some new talent? I know it's out there. I know there's tons of actors who are not currently working. Let's employ some of those people. Let's get them in there. Let's, learn some new people. Alrighty, let's jump into the next one. It is, don't make me say this, Dan and Phil play Incoherent again. Again. Oh boy. This was posted a year ago, by the way. You pressured us to play Incoherent again. Now you have to live with the consequences. Oh my gosh. All right. Here we go.
Hello, Daniel Games, inappropriate words.
And welcome back to the video that almost got this channel deleted.
Dan Hinge still. Oh my god. Why are we doing this again?
It's offensive. Hey Phil, read this card. You're gonna say something that makes no sense.
I am already scared.
And it's actually gonna make you say a horrible phrase.
Great.
And we're all gonna laugh at you while you don't understand. Go.
Yep.
Okay.
Go on, say the words.
Korheim to hookup. Korheim to hookup.
What are you saying?
Hookup.
Go on, Phil. You're almost
Grinder hookup. It's a grinder hookup.
Today we are playing Incoherent. You you asked us to do it. So here we are tempting fate.
We get deleted. It's on you, Bess.
Do you think we have a single viewer called Bess?
Yeah, Bess, if you're watching this, give us a comment.
Off, Bess.
Even though this game is spicy, we thought we'd spice it up even more. Dip it in that chili.
Do you think we have a single viewer named Bess?
And do a...
We're going to take this seriously. We're going to compete.
Yeah.
And whoever wins this game by getting more correctly is going to win Hey, Null,
Dan.
Fish Ding.
Why, of all the cards you could have chosen, Hey, Null, Fish Ding. Draw your own conclusions, because I'm not saying what that is.
Going to be on the board.
Something just popped out.
The hand?
No.
What?
It's so funny
little
for
wardrobe
Phil to
malfunction.
read these. It's just, it adds a layer to it.
Oh my god,
God.
that's you just terrified me.
There must. Oh no!
Oh, and the
These
heel,
need to
too.
go in the
Oh,
bin.
my-
There's no excuse for this,
Is
Phil.
Jigglypuff okay? Jigglypuff's alright. It's fine.
Phil's getting the jiggly puss out.
Well-
Fucking wardrobe malfunction.
While you're watching this, just know.
Sentences I would rather someone said "Hey, Null, Fish Ding" than "Oop, it popped out" and leave me to wonder what he was talking about.
So while you're watching this, just know one of my dogs. The whole dog is the foot. What's the toe? One little puppy.
You just spat
It's on
in
the-
my mouth. You just said puppy and spat in my mouth.
Hey.
This is pre-hard launch. So that moment must have just been amazing for a lot of people.
Oh my god, they kissed. No, play the game.
Oh
God
god,
is
they
trying
kiss.
to
Yeah,
stop
exactly.
This video before we start it. So this video is very kindly sponsored by the makers of the game, who sent us the NSFW expansion pack.
Oh god.
So as if it wasn't horrific enough already, they said, yeah, we want more of the bad cards. Thanks for that. If you want to check out the game yourself, we'll leave a link in the description.
Go click it, play it with your friends. It's very funny.
Oh my
We got
gosh.
3 categories, lads. We got party, pop culture, and kinky.
We're gonna warm up
with the added
like
in
any good evening.
Nusaful.
You go to the party, you start talking about who's released the best EP of the
Yeah.
year so far.
Charlie XCX Brat.
That's an album.
Oh
so.
no, I thought I was doing so
Hovolo
well.
released the best EP.
Chapel Roan.
Is there a new EP? I don't
Shut
know.
up.
Okay. And then Hey, Null, Fish Ding. Yeah, that's how the
Right,
evening
okay.
goes.
Round 1. Danny, you're up.
Sack Jewel, Lorry Hen Day Chin.
I already heard it perfectly. What are you gonna ask someone?
Are you ready to get fucking destroyed?
Oh, I gave you
Sexual orientation.
Oh, straight
Wow.
away.
Danny, master of language.
What?
What can I say? I've got a dexterous
Master of
tongue.
language.
1 point. Phil,
Yes.
here is your one.
Ellen Mayo. Ellen Mayo. Ellen Mayo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine,
Okay. We
Fine.
got it.
Easy warm up.
We're
Easy warm up.
moistened
We're
and-
slipping in.
We both
Oh
shouldn't have
god.
said
Oh
either of those
fuck.
things.
We should just not
Stop
speak
it.
at the same time.
There you go.
Slight tint, Huey or T-Hems. Slight tint, Huey or T-Hems.
Oh.
Slight tint, Huey or T.
Faster.
Slight tint, Huey or T-Hems.
Yo.
Slide into your DMs.
Oh, I thought you were gonna not get that one.
Oh
Well
my
done.
gosh.
Okay,
Take
thank
it,
you.
eat it. You can slide into Dan's DMs.
I recently enabled story
Yes.
replies.
If
that
you
is
go
true.
to Dan's Instagram right now and reply to his story with RSVP, you'll be in on the secret.
Okay, fucking ready.
You give you the secret. I'm serious. Go do it. Yes, Queen. What? Yes, Queen. Yes, Queen. Yes. Yeah. Yes, Queen. We're doing well
You are
today.
flying through this.
Oh
We're
my
going to be
God.
into the filth in no time. Furry wife eye. It's when your girls are looking at the Cocoa Pops a bit too long, you know what I'm saying?
Do you- I got a Tony the Tiger furry fan art recommended to me #1 on Instagram today.
The
I'm not
first thing
even
on your
kidding.
explore page.
First thing, wait.
Oh. He's doing the grey sweatpants challenge.
wow.
Furry Wi-Fi.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Free Wi-Fi.
Yes.
Thank you.
Hike and Eve Hen. Hike and Eve Hen.
Come on.
Hike and even. I can't even. I can't even.
Okay, good.
I can't even.
I would have been freaked if you got that wrong.
Here we go.
Sate Donut Spur Aid hit.
This is very appropriate for this video.
What the hell does that? That could mean.
I really love that rotund seal behind them. It's fantastic.
Could mean so many fucked up things. Sate
I missed the
Donut
flits.
Spur did hit.
Eyebrow slits.
Say it, don't spray it.
As I did.
I'm just gonna hold this up here. You know when
Spit in your
COVID,
mouth.
everyone had those like transparent screens?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm bad with the plosives.
He's gleeking and tweaking people.
Peter Piper. I
Right,
should never
Phil.
date Peter Piper. I'd spit all over his face. Is he a child? I don't know. Anyway, I wouldn't. I wouldn't be friends with Peter
What's
Piper.
the law on
I
Peter
don't
Piper?
know.
Last one. Here we go. I got this round in the
field.
back.
Mekomeric Ugeratakin. Mekomeric.
This was probably printed 4 years ago, and it's so relevant now, and that was such a spoiler.
Oh, relevant right now.
I'm handing this to you on a platter.
Make America great again. Oh.
Phil said what?
No.
Phil said what?
I don't like
Wait,
it.
what's on your hat?
Stop it. Last one, bitch.
Incognito mode. Incognito mode.
Oh.
What?
I mean, you just said it out loud.
Incognito. Incognito
There you
mode.
go.
Yes.
All of them right.
That's probably the only one I got instantly.
I don't know, I've never used it.
Oh.
I'm a good Christian boy.
I was trying to trick you into it.
What do you mean?
Shortcut.
There's a shortcut for incognito mode.
I don't know. Is there?
Is there? I've never used. Is it just like Control I?
I'm not admitting that I know the shortcut off by hand.
Isn't it? Can we take a moment
Yeah.
to acknowledge how fucking weird it is that I don't know the
Yes,
shortcut
that's why
for
I'm
incognito
shocked.
mode?
I thought we were gonna have a like, yeah, bro.
Look,
no.
Chromium-based browser. I'm saying we love our Overlord,
Yeah,
but they know too much.
they do know a lot.
Don't do that shit in Chrome. Anyway, okay.
I'm ready.
You know what to do.
True.
Past touch 08. Past touch 08. Past touch 08. What?
Yeah.
08.
You can tell Phil does this a lot.
Past touch 08. I don't know what that is. Past touch 08. I don't know.
The last syllable from the second word flows into the next two words.
Past touch 08. I don't know.
Pass the joint, Phil.
Oh! That's something I wouldn't know what to say.
What? Huh?
What is that?
Round one, Danny. Round two, what is the
Feels
theme?
like my
Speed
sweet
fight.
and
Let's do,
innocent
like,
mind
Let's
would
get
not
into the filth
get
real
these
quick.
words
Okay,
together.
Okay, Mark car eat duh. Mark car eat duh.
Oh.
Am I allowed a hint?
No, you're not allowed a hint.
I've given you
Something
like 50
relating
hints.
to your early life.
What?
Margarita!
Fuck!
You had a
My
margarita.
early life.
You had a margarita
I know
blog.
I'm fucking old. Early life.
Early life.
Margarita.
You should-
I'm not thinking 19.
Yes. Maggot train?
Hell yeah.
Maggot train?
No.
Get on the
Snowpiercer. Not-
maggot.
no,
Do you want to get
it's
on my
not.
maggot train?
I don't
Is
know
that
what
a
the hell that
euphemism?
means. Those ones are flying.
Maggot train. I don't know. I don't know.
Make it rain!
Oh.
Phil! My God!
You did that during my rap at Introverts. Remember that?
I did.
I feel like a lot of straight people go.
My favorite part about this, obviously, than Phil saying some wild stuff, is Dan getting frustrated at Phil not picking up the game or like getting it fast enough.
People go to strip clubs. I'm not sure how much of a gay thing it is. I think
It's
I'd find
so
it awkward.
Hello, sir.
perfect.
Wonderful cheeks. Slut! You just spat on my hand!
What's wrong with me today?
Oh,
I got too
Oh my
excited by
God!
the cheeks.
What the fuck?
Here you go, lad.
There you go.
Here you go.
Spend tub or all. Spin the bottle.
Ah, you're too good at this. Oh yeah, read bow fogow. Read bow fogow. Read bow fogow.
I really don't think like deep northern
Okay.
accent is gonna help.
Read bow fogcore.
Reed bow is questionable.
Okay. Read bow fogcore. Is it bow or bow?
What could fogcore be?
Fogcore. 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 Fogcore.
If you have more than a couple of these, you might have a heart attack.
So it's a red.
But you do it
Reed
if you
bow.
want to last.
Red Bull vodka. Yes. You helped me about
I
too
gave
much.
it to you.
But I'm happy.
Right, how many blues have you got? One.
One.
One?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So that means I get the blue round.
Why does that mean
Oh,
you get the
no.
blue round?
Oh
It's
no,
one
it's a
all?
draw. It's a draw.
love how much Dan
See
helps
how
Phil.
the
Yeah,
world slips into
it is sweet.
dictatorships, how
It is very
scammers
sweet.
happen.
He
All right,
needs it.
YouTube closure is we're about
He
to
needs
get
the help.
kinky.
Christ, we're into the red section.
Uh-oh.
Are you ready, Phil?
I'm ready.
Close your ears,
Oh, boy.
Grandma. Stop watching.
Okay. Dan,
It's
We
gonna.
have everything to lose.
It's
and
gonna
very
get
little
crazy.
to gain by posting this on the internet.
say this in a sexy voice.
Ew, for pinup pad poi.
Yeah, that's it. Say
Right.
it more like huskily.
Ew, Phil. Ew for pinad pad boy. Ew for. You've been a bad boy! Ah! I don't want it!
You're doing the JoJo
Took him a
Siwa
minute.
version.
Ew for being a bad boy.
You've been a bad boy.
Here you go, Phil.
Fliss, sip, pull, bean, his lion. Flip.
Just the original's bad enough. Fist sip, pole bean, his lion.
What? Fliss, sip, pull, bean, his lion. Fliss, sip, pull, bean, his lion.
Lion is a bit strong.
Fliss, sip, pull, bean, his lion. Fliss, sip, pull, bean, his line. Fliss the sip, the penis line?
Not fliss the slip. They're the first bit.
Fliss sip.
What?
Flaccid penis.
No! Phil, if you know it ends in penis line, say the words up to that.
Full visible penis line. Don't include flaccid penis.
We're including
Oh my god.
Erotic eggs, perihens. Erotic experience.
Oh, straight away. That's like a grandma-y one, isn't it? Would you like an erotic experience?
What the fuck?
Whose grandma is saying that? What?
Fuck. How many grandmas have you said politely ask if someone wants to have an erotic experience?
Would you like to have an erotic experience?
Husband.
To their own grandfathers? Phil,
you
what is
like to
wrong
have
with you
an
this
erotic
video?
experience?
Grand husband.
You just don't need grand. I think
Okay.
you're just looking for the word husband.
Their husband, yes. Laughed testicle. Laughed testicle.
Oh my God.
Testicle. Left testicle.
Yes, Phil.
Why would you even have to specify which one?
When you're telling me that something's popped out and it takes you 10 seconds
Oh
to
my
reveal
God.
that it's your toe.
Left
well
toe
done.
puppy.
I want your libs.
Oh, faster.
Oh.
I want your libs. I want your lips.
Yeah.
I gotta say, Phil, I think the ones that I'm giving you are much worse.
Be on me.
Yes.
Be
Oh,
on me.
jeez.
What? Be on me. What are you making me say? Pee on me. Damn. Stop
So
it.
sincerely.
Oh, the hint is yellow rain.
Oh my God.
We're drawing.
We've gotten them all
Oh
right this
my
round
gosh.
so far. It's all to play for.
Damn.
Yep. Sog.
Trying to react to my song. It's kind of a late night drive type of song. Sure. These are all member requested videos. Everything we're watching here tonight. You do have to join up at toddreacts.com. Become a member, add it to the queue, and we will definitely react to it.
Sog might hit tease. Sog might hit tease. Sog might. I don't like sog. Sog is never good.
No.
Sog might hit tease. Sog might.
Slowly.
Oi, sog might hit tease.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Suck my tease.
You say that so funny.
I am so sorry for the way that I delivered that message. I just made all of the lesbians ace.
That's
You did.
crazy.
Yeah. Hey, Phil.
I'm scared.
Look at the camera right in the eye.
Dakin kitlai kujampa. Dakin kitlai kujapa. Dakin kitlai kujampa.
Forget the egg on the end of pa.
Dakin kitlai kujamp. Dakin kitlai kujamp.
Oh no.
Taking it like a champ. Oh my god. What is a champ?
Phil, have you ever heard the phrase taking it like a champ?
Oh yeah, okay.
Phil, again, here we are once more. Convince the people of the internet that
I'm
you
not
are
an
not
alien. I'm not an
Phil is
alien. I got it right. Thank you for the little hint.
Come on, last
Right,
card.
Final one.
I got this.
You got it.
Where does Pussy?
Before we go into that, the fact that he said, Phil, have you never heard the line, or you never heard the phrase, taking it like a champ? He goes, oh yeah, that's right. What's going on, Dawes
You
Ram?
said that so well.
What's up?
I fucking hate this game.
Oh my god, oh my face hurts. I think I really got you with that. You know it.
Yeah, it's a
We
whap.
can't say it.
It's a whap.
It's the whap.
It's the whap. Okay, Phil.
Right.
This is your last one.
It
It's
basically
all to
did
play
say it.
for. Look
Right.
at the camera. Be as sincere as possible.
Fog meat tatty. Fog meat tatty. Fog meat tatty. Fog meat tatty. No! No! I'm not doing it! You always take it too far.
I didn't take it too far.
The game took it too far.
I didn't say that. We're not doing this again.
Did either of us get any wrong? I don't
No, we didn't.
At what cost? Oh, my face hurts.
We need to decide now.
Same.
No, I won the first round.
Oh,
you
yeah.
What the fuck? Get the Hey Noel Fish Ding card.
Da, 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 da.
I will make you drop this on your toe.
Da, 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 da.
Danny, 4-3.
Well done.
Well done. Well played, Dan. Well played.
In that photo.
I know.
Yeah,
we should do a blonde
it's
one.
a terrible one. Once again, that was absolutely horrific. I'm so
Thank you.
sorry.
I'm not sure how to say thank you. To Incoherent.
Yes.
If you would like to get the game, we'll put the link
Link in the
below.
description.
Grab it.
Thank you
It
/ how
helps
dare
us
you.
out. It helps them out. We'll make more of these awful yet hilarious videos.
Wait, Phil.
What?
No shit.
What?
One last one for the road.
Oh my god,
jeez.
no.
Thumbs up
It's
this
not-
video if you enjoyed it.
It's not kinky. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. Yes.
Nice.
Also, there's a mystery link in the description. Click that. You can RSVP. Get some news. There's something coming
They're
soon.
not going to want to after this. I'm
Alright.
sorry. Yeah, goodbye.
Bye.
Link down below in the YouTube video description when this gets posted to YouTube. Go ahead and check it out. Oh my gosh. Hey Noel Fish Ting. That game is hilarious, and I would be, honestly, if I was to consider, whether I'd be more like Dan or more like Phil, I gotta say, I think I would be more like Phil. It took me a little while. I was playing along in my head. It took me a little bit to get some of those. Some of them I got immediately, but a lot of them took a while because I'm just not used to doing that way of thinking, I suppose. But I'm assuming if you do it enough, you obviously get better at it. As with everything else, apparently. Link down below. All right, let's bring up some various TikToks of Dan and Phil. Recent TikToks. And then we will jump into our back-to-back Heated Rivalry videos. So if you're looking forward to those, it's coming soon. All right, here we go.
Thing. You keep saying 100% after everything. It's your new thing.
Don't do this to me.
You're doing it again. It's the new what can I say?
It's 100%.
You know what's crazy? I've just realized I have started saying 100% after pretty much everything I've said. I caught myself 4 times this weekend saying 100%. And I'm like, is that because I've been watching Dan and Phil content? Is that what that is? Like, it just is. I'm tagging every sentence with 100%, 100%, 100%. Everyone says a lot now? Okay. Whew. I'm glad it's not just me.
The new what can I say?
I bet someone's already made like a break for you saying it. There is a montage of you doing 100%. So I just found it.
Is this cyberbullying? Is this like a gotcha moment?
I was just like, I bet this is out there on the internet. And it was.
Which one of you motherfuckers am I beefing with?
You're beefing with Ari.
100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. For sake. 100%. 100%. Not multiple times in the same podcast episode.
Still going.
Oh, it's at least 3 times per video an episode.
Wait, keep going.
4, 5.
Wait, let's just let it marinate. Listen.
100%. 100%. 100%. Up. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%.
Oh my
100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. What can I say? 100%.
Maybe. Oh, we're gonna get to 50 earlier.
Oh my god, not 50.
100%. 100%. 100%.
100%.
100%.
It's getting worse.
60 times.
60.
Wow. I wonder if I say it at all, because sometimes I amalgamate your phrases, but I don't think I do actually say that ever. 60%. 30%.
I'm afraid to talk.
I'm sorry. It's horrible when you're picked out something and you can't change about yourself. Dan, I need to tell you something.
100%. 100%.
We got this.
They are covered in.
Oh my god. Scott and Ilya.
No,
the throw pillows.
Heated Rivalry.
The biggest butt you've ever seen in your life.
Ilya Rosanov! My name is Shane Hollander. I only drink one thing.
Ginger beer. Ginger ale.
It's the cool girl that...
Rose Landry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get one every day because I'm obsessed with you.
A smoothie.
Yes!
A fruity thing you put on your
Shane Hollander.
feet.
Banana socks.
Yes.
We're going to it.
The cottage.
Yes.
Yeah.
The cottage.
The tattoo song.
Oh, the thing she said.
Like our situationship, we playing.
The long game.
Dan and Phil, Heated Rivalry, heads up.
That's so funny.
Celebrity did during the BBC era. You can change their names or whatever. I just love mess.
Oh my god, I don't have one like set up for that. Change someone's name. They love mess.
That's fucking crazy. Okay, we don't have to name them.
Stop it, because you're terrible at this, and you always obviously say who it is.
There was this one fucking time, and it was the worst one, maybe, where
Don't say anything. I don't even want to hear a he or a she.
a music artist came in, and they were so rude to everybody immediately.
Yeah.
They were acting like they were royalty.
Yeah.
They were acting like the kind of person that, like, you feel only Taylor Swift or Beyonce could walk into a room and be like, servants, attend me, don't make eye contact with me. Except, you know, to be fair, we've heard Beyonce is very nice, and we met Taylor Swift and she was very professional and cordial to everybody.
Yeah.
This person was not.
No.
And the tea is, this was not a big celebrity, okay? This was an up-and-coming person that had just, you know, had like some noise about their first couple singles. And they came in, they didn't make eye contact with anybody. They were like, you
That's crazy.
hold my bag. And it's like, these producers at BBC Radio 1, they're not assistants. They're not like runners. These are like, these are professional, serious, amazing BBC people.
They were ordering everyone about.
And they said, I'm not, and we were stood there like, hey, nice to meet you. Walk straight past us.
Yeah.
And they were like, I'm not doing the interview until, okay, well, I guess we did an interview with them.
No!
I'm not doing the interview with
We
them
didn't do an
until
interview with
I
them.
have some lunch. And people were like, there's a fucking schedule today. You are not the most important
That's
thing happening in
crazy.
this building. There's a whole thing happening right now. And they were like, I need to sit and have lunch.
Yeah.
And it's just like, no, that you should have done that before. And they were like, and I want to have lunch, sat at the desk in the studio because I need some quiet time.
But you're not allowed to eat.
The number one rule when you work at Radio 1 is you are not allowed to eat in the studio.
Oh
I
yeah,
think
because
the
you don't want to
BBC
ruin
Radio 1
any
radio
of the
desks literally cost about
yeah.
£2
You don't want to
million.
ruin any of the
These
equipment.
shit are like spaceships. They are the leading, most expensive radio studios in the world.
Yeah.
And if you drop a piece of fucking sushi in one, it's game over.
Anyway, they weren't allowed to eat, so they didn't eat in the studio in the end. But it was a lot.
They were so I guess it was a band. They were so rude. Phil, why are you tipping me?
I just like because you're like
Phil.
Well,
why are you kicking my leg
I don't
under
want
the
to be in a
table?
TMZ article with some like
They were
libelous-
so rude.
You can tell Phil
No,
is
but
so
this is
stressed
why
by
we
this.
get away
Yeah,
with it.
No,
absolutely.
You've forgotten this
Terrible
detail.
at
No,
this.
you've forgotten this detail. That our editor and the editor at Radio
Look,
1 is
stop
like
it.
is
Dan,
like the
Dan,
boss.
Dan.
You get like no, okay, no,
No,
I can say
no,
this.
you
It's
can't
fine.
say that.
I don't,
You can't.
they don't
No,
even
now
work
you're
there
saying what someone
anymore.
else did.
No,
Stop.
but like they were so rude. We're not even going to air their interview. We pre-recorded it, and then afterwards they were like, they don't deserve the promo, so we're just not going to play it. And we're
It's
going to
never
say
been
next
seen.
time they ask to come back, we'll go, sorry, irrelevance. You're not allowed back in.
No. So
Yeah.
the interview has never been
That's
seen.
unbelievable.
You stressed me out.
From an up-and-coming band.
Oh my god. Right, we're leaving now because Dan's made me sweat and I need to get a drink.
Please, God, tell us one crazy
That's
thing a
so
celebrity
funny.
did.
That's so funny. It's not surprising either. And I assume, I fear I'm like Dan, just slowly spilling the tea, just a little bit after a little bit after a little bit. I totally understand that because I would assume if you're young enough, I don't know the age of the people they were interviewing. Seemed like they were up and coming, so maybe they were young. You're surrounded by a bunch of people that blow smoke, you know where. Whether it's your manager, your agent, your friends who want to be your friends because maybe you're an up-and-coming celebrity and they want to hitch a ride. Parents, I mean, for the most part, parents will usually blow smoke. Some parents are very harsh and critical. So maybe that's the one thing that kind of grounds people. But everybody else, fans, obviously, like you're just getting smoke blown on you constantly. So it kind of makes sense if you don't have that circle around you. Maybe it's a close friend, maybe it's whatever, that enforces you to not grow such a huge ego that you are a pain in the you-know-what to be around. They interviewed a lot of artists, so it could have been anyone. Yeah, exactly. I think it's pretty impossible to figure it out, but, well, we'll say never because the internet is pretty good at sleuthing things out. But, yeah, it's not surprising that an up-and-coming artist, maybe they had a big show, maybe they had, maybe they were the most popular kids in school, maybe, they started booking gigs, they're doing little bus tours or whatever. That can go to somebody's head, for sure. Hey, people have big egos that don't have any success, so imagine sprinkling a little bit of success on the people with big egos, and you turn into, nightmares. It's really unfortunate. It's a quick way to get kind of bounced from a lot of circles because people don't like people like that. None of us do. It's kind of like, hey, just don't act like that, and we'll keep you around. So it's not very surprising that a new artist that's up and coming would kind of act like that. They didn't air it, so it would be hard to figure out. Yeah, true. Very true. Well, hopefully work is going well.
In my theater group.
Yeah.
And she keeps flirting loudly with me and gave me hand squeezes the other day as we separated in the car park. But we haven't talked about it. What do I do? P.S. If one other person from my theater group that's on the Patreon sees this, no, you didn't, Chloe.
Yeah. Also, some people are now saying that season 4 is the worst one. That's actually one of my favorites. Oops.
Yeah.
Hot take too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my hot take is I fucking love Riley. I fucking love Riley.
He's great.
He's soft.
Yeah.
Yeah. Back to Bertie.
All right.
Chloe, don't fucking snitch.
Okay. So, if they're flirting loudly with you and giving you hand squeezes, I'm going to say they probably like you.
Yes, don't misread the signs there.
What are you doing with this microphone?
I swear this wasn't sticking into the thing before, and now I can't work out how to hide it.
Grabbing it.
Yeah, but this wasn't like...
It was like this before.
Sticking into the frame.
No, it wasn't.
See this man? Toxic.
Oh,
He
no.
does that all the time. He confidently wades into something.
Confidently wades into it, and then it's like, oh.
Okay, fair enough.
Nope, I screwed it up.
If they're flirting and holding hands with you.
Girl, a hand squeeze. No one does a hand squeeze unless they are ready for this thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
I reckon
100%.
DMs.
I think you should just casually say,
Hey,
do you want to go for a drink?
Yes. I'd be like, we've been having loads of fun
Yeah.
in theater. Do you ever just want to hang out one-on-one sometime?
Do you ever want to drink a cake and eat a coffee?
And just get more overt with the compliments.
Do you eat
a bit
food?
Of light flirting.
Yeah.
Say
Do
that
you
they look
consume
great.
beverage?
Give them say something cheeky, a bit of a wink.
Yeah.
I think you're in there.
You are.
I'm happy for you.
I'm
also a theater person.
Yeah. I'm getting Buffy regrets.
Sing a duet.
I'm getting Buffy regrets. Maybe it's not my worst. I love all of Buffy. That's my problem. So it's like picking between my children.
Phil bringing up Buffy again.
Really?
Sorry.
Bertie with a whole chunk. Dear Dan and Phil, hi.
I have the most diabolical crush. I don't know what makes it diabolical, but sounds like they're off to success because they were on a date with her. That's why they missed the live stream, which is impressive. Do you eat food? Do you enjoy beverage? Maybe we should do that sometime. Perhaps together. Yeah, it's always awkward asking people out or, letting a crush be known. It's so easy to have them in silence in private. But once you air it, it's like, oh my gosh. Opening Pandora's box. You could get rejected. You could be accepted. You never know. They could go, ugh. Or they could go, "Hey." No idea. No idea. That's what makes life kind of crazy. You're just putting yourself out there all vulnerable, like no idea what to expect, how they'll react. I would actually argue that's kind of the cool aspect of life and, you know, love and that kind of stuff is you're really going out on an island. You're really putting yourself out there to get hurt, to be accepted and feel really good. And you're not sure. Hopefully you've read some signs. Hopefully there's been some signs, right? And hopefully you've been giving signs too, because you don't want to be selfish and, you know, not give any signs, give them a stone wall. And then they're the only one kind of giving signs. So when you ask, they're just like, wait, what? I thought you hated me. It's always quite the dance, quite the tango, if you will. What if Dan is lying and they actually did air it? That would be funny. That would be funny. I would enjoy that. Now, if they did air it, it would be so fascinating to watch because the entire time you'd be just knowing that Dan and Phil were just like, ugh, these pieces of, you know what, just secretly fuming at how cringy and awful these people are. That would be comedy in itself. Seeing how well they're able to hide their hate and despise for these people. That would be awesome. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the next one. Actually, that one video of them playing the heads up game for Heated Rivalry is a pretty good transition for this. Because we are moving into Heated Rivalry back-to-back. It is entitled I Found. Season 1 spoilers ahead, if you couldn't figure that out. But let's go ahead and jump in, shall we? It's a bit of a weird aspect ratio. I don't know why. So you're getting like a bunch of filler here, which is weird. It's another sandwich, indeed. Eat up. Enjoy. All right, let's go ahead and jump into this.
This is a lot of money, Shane, and you're the youngest hockey player they've ever signed to a deal. And remember what else this means.
I remember.
A whole lot of kids are going to be looking up to you. Kids that don't see themselves here a lot.
I get it, Mom.
A heartbreaking loss for a young Canadian team still searching for an identity despite an incredible showing from the teenage phenom, Shane Hollander.
You will not be so nice when we beat you. That's not happening.
So I don't lose sight of what I want.
It's still a shock, but I'm so excited.
More Dan and Phil after? Absolutely.
And I know this came up in Shane's interview, but I'm the world's
You
biggest.
more than I thought I would. And I'll use you as a warning sign.
This is such a bad idea.
That if you're talking of sense, then you'll lose your mind. When I
What are you doing? We're both in tuxedos out in public. You don't know that.
right in front of me, talk some sense to me.
Sure, for any dude who's that brave.
What do you mean?
Well, assuming your buddy might be gay. I mean, Russia is not safe for folks like that. Fucking balls of steel, man.
Твоя мама? Она не умеет этого делать.
Все всегда какие-то тупые отговорки, Илья.
Как папа?
Папа в порядке, Илья. Мы тут и без тебя проживем.
Сколько лет переписываетесь? Я думала, может быть, это что-то серьезное или что-то типа того.
Ничего серьезного.
I can't do this.
Was it different with the guy?
If we could, we could. I think I can keep pretending I don't like you anymore.
right in front of me.
Я так сильно тебя люблю и не знаю, что с этим делать.
Hate to see that happen. It looked like a clean hit. Hollander just did not see it coming. Ilya Rozanov still on the ice, looking very...
Maybe it's better if you just rest now.
I was gonna ask you, Hollander, will you come to my cottage this summer? Don't go to Russia.
You don't have to guess. Yes, I do. Wonder you know we can do that.
We could have a week or even 2.
Maybe.
Maybe one day when we both retire, we could be together. For real.
You and me can be forever, Hollander.
I do. It's about this.
I will need to know everything personally. Holy shit.
I love you too. My boyfriend?
I mean, yes. I think so, probably.
I mean, yeah, I think so. Probably. Kinda. Maybe. Wow. Amazing song choice. Dang. Amazing song choice. Link down below in the YouTube video description for the original video. Go through it. Some much deserved love. Also check out the channel. They might have other videos that might interest you. And of course, as always, if it really interests you, go ahead and request it for stream so we can all enjoy. Wow. That was very, very well done. Great editing. Not too much, not too little. Really beautiful. Really beautiful. What's up, Ella? Really, really nice. Let's go ahead and bring up some information, a little bit more context, a little bit more, whatnot on Heated Rivalry. And then we have another one after that. And then, of course, we'll end the stream with Dan and Phil. Just give you kind of a preview of what's coming up. All right. Heated Rivalry stars Hudson Williams and Francois Arnaud tell toxic fans to GTFOH. And if you have no idea what that is, it's get the... I can't even say it. Co-stars issued a joint statement condemning online hate. This was a couple days ago, actually. Stars of Heated Rivalry are asking fans to cool off. Hudson Rivalry and Hudson Rivalry, what? Hudson Williams, there we go. And Francois, stars of the hit hockey series, shared the same statement across their individual social media accounts on Monday, condemning any bigoted statements and disrespectful behavior within the show's rabid fandom. As of Tuesday morning, Williams, Arnaud, and Ksenia, Daniela, have all posted the statement online, while show creator Jacob Tierney and author Rachel Reed have reposted Williams' IG story. Quote, actually, we could probably just read the actual post itself. Let's see if we can grab it real quick. Unbelievable. Really, really good stuff, X, or Twitter, whatever you call it. All right, we'll read it here. Quote, don't call yourself a fan if you share racist, homophobic, biphobic, misogynistic, ageist, ableist, parasocial, bigoted comments of any kind. Statement read, none of us need your hateful, quote, love. We all respect and support and love each other and are on the same side. If you can't accept that, GTFOH. Emphasize the message of the post in added text. Alongside the statement shared by her co-stars, she wrote, Quote, please don't make a show that's about love be hateful online. So much love was poured into this project, and we all generally have so much respect for everyone involved in the making of this. We're not characters, and neither are real friends, partners, family, and making up false narratives about us isn't love. She continued, so much good has come of this show, so let's keep that going. Share the love, the art, the dance parties, the friends made, the positivity. While none of the stars alluded to a specific instance of toxic fan behavior, there's no shortage of examples to choose from. Given just how opinionated and delusional some fans of the hockey show have become, oh boy. Oh boy. When being a fan goes wrong. As previously noted in Wired, the rumored relationship between the stars has led to an uproar from fans over their 15-year age gap, with some fans going as far as calling Arnaud a groomer and a PDF, if you will. I'm not going to say the word because I don't know if I can say the word. So I'm erring on the side of not saying it. A PDF file. Once again, dating an adult, Williams has also been subject to extreme anti-Asian racism from fans, as well as accusations of queerbaiting for his dating a woman. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no. That is unfortunate. That is rather unfortunate. Boy, that's when having ships goes a little too far. Reed described the relationship between fans and the stars of Heated Rivalry negatively in a recent podcast interview. Quote, mass psychosis does seem like the only word for it. Tierney had previously denounced the toxic portion of the fandom as well.
This segment of the fandom that had become toxic and saying horrible things about my actors and about characters and demanding I do things to either denounce or stand up for some imaginary fucking Twitter fight that I'm like, I'm not here for this. I'm not participating. I'm not paying attention. And I'm just going to go back into my little dumb hole and write a show again.
Spoken like a true writer. He's like, I'm just going to crawl back into my writing hole and continue writing. All right, bye, everybody. Looks like I'm on the right side of the fandom since I haven't seen any of this. True. Connor is 26. Yeah. That is kind of crazy. The segment of the fandom that have become toxic and saying horrible things about my actors. Anyway, we already heard him say it. Very interesting. I had no idea that was a thing. Pretty wild, actually. Hudson Williams' private world, including a heated romance with his longtime girlfriend. It's kind of wild. Happy Valentine's Day, he wrote in a February 14th tribute, unveiling his romance on his Instagram stories without sharing many details about Caitlin, except one, Hudson writing, with me since my 2000 gold Mazda protege smoked and squealed and I had no job. Oh, those are the good times. Those are the good times. You can look back and go, oh my gosh, what was I doing? How was I living like that? That's funny. As for the reaction to them leaving the proverbial cottage, that's funny. Honestly, I didn't even check the DMs, Hudson said. I'm sure they were probably the exact same, but just to see everyone kind of take her in stride and all the lovely fans supporting her, even though she's not trying to be out there or be perceived at all. She's always like, I don't want to be perceived. I totally respect that. If you're in a relationship with someone who's in a public-facing, career or anything like that, for the most part, a lot of people are just going to be like, hey, just keep me in the shadows, please. Please and thank you, because there's going to be some wild comments coming their way. And a lot of people don't sign up for that. So, anonymous host of a podcast not only took a shot at Hudson's performance, saying, I didn't find the acting that strong, They discussed viewers' theory that he is dating the tattoo artist who gave him and Connor matching body art. Weird. What is it? This person's business, right? That's kind of crazy. What has Hollywood learned from Heated Rivalry? Probably nothing. Writers are already pitching their own takes on the queer hockey hit as execs and reps try to figure out how to ride the wave. Of course they are. Can't be original. They gotta steal it. Their Oscar outfits were so cute. Him and his girlfriend. Nice. That's cool. Glad to hear it. Boy, they keep getting bigger and bigger. They keep going to bigger events. Who knows where it stops? If something scores big in Hollywood, it's a safe bet that the town will want more of it. Latest example is Heated Rivalry, the queer hockey drama that became a cultural phenomenon after hitting HBO Max over Thanksgiving. Show centering on two professional hockey players in a years-long steamy turned emotional secret affair, averaging 9 million viewers per episode in the U.S. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good number. In its wake, writers, execs, and reps are scrambling to understand what made the sleeper hit a success and how to repeat it. While a lot of people are saying we'd love a Heated Rivalry, what we try to do is look behind that and try to figure out what they mean behind the ask. Was it the queer romance? Was it the hockey? Was it the steamy, intimate scenes? All the above? It depends on whom you ask, but TV writers are already using the momentum to try and sell their own projects to networks and streamers. We already have clients looking into stories similar to Heated Rivalry. One TV lit manager tells Hollywood Reporter people are trying to tap into that. Okay. Is that a cheeky quote there? Is that a cheeky quote? Is that a double entendre? Another lit manager tells THR that soapy and romance titles are top of mind. Literally, that's all I'm thinking about right now, is they're just going to take a bunch of romance novels and turn them into shows. That's basically what they're going to do. Instead of, well, I guess they technically kind of do this on the Hallmark Channel and stuff like that, where it's basically just live action romance books. She's a bigwig lawyer in a city, and he's a small town carpenter working at a hotel that's about to go under, and she finds out that she inherited the hotel by a dead relative, and then she goes to said little town, really out of her element. He shows up, he's super good looking, and she just falls instantly for him, and then he teaches her the ways of the small town and, the simpleness of carpenter life in small town America, and all of a sudden, they're in love. But then she has to go back. Because he didn't tell her something like, oh, he's got an ex-wife or something like that, and then she goes back to the big city, and then she realizes her life is a mess without him, and then she comes back to the small town, and then they fall in love, and then they get married and all that stuff. Like, it's literally romance novels. Heated Rivalry, of course, did not exist in a vacuum. There's already a robust market of romance novels with subgenres including gay romance, sports, specifically hockey, romance, and to put it frankly, smutty and explicit romance. Some, like Heated Rivalry, find themselves in all three worlds. Sports romance is perhaps the most popular in the marketplace at the moment, but the genre itself is not a new phenomena. Some of these novels are now making their way to screens. While not centered on queered characters, another hockey romance series, Off Campus, based on L. Kennedy's popular series of novels, set to premiere on the Prime Video. On Prime Video later this year. It's like saying the Facebook. Hollywood refuses to believe we just want good shows and actors. Indeed. Hollywood will think they need to make more hockey shows. Probably. It'll be a hockey renaissance. Everywhere you look, there's going to be hockey being played. That's crazy. The series, which has already been heavily pushing itself out on social media before Heated Rivalry premiered, has already scored a second season order months before the public has seen it. The Love Hypothesis has been adapted into an upcoming Amazon MGM Studios feature starring Lily Reinhart. Much like Reed's Game Changer series, Hazelwood's mainly science academia romance novels are a favorite on Book Talk, TikTok's booming reading community. It doesn't at this point seem like the focus is exclusively on queer romance stories. Truthfully, Hollywood is long behind the curve when it comes to shows centering on gay couples. Long before Heated Rivalry, the genre boys love popularized in Asia. I think I've heard of that before. First through manga, now particularly in Thailand through television series, became a booming business. Girls' love, centered around queer women, has also become popular in recent years. Heated Rivalry has pushed queer storytelling into the spotlight in a new way, proving just how popular such stories can be. Certainly helpful when shows that have such diverse representation in that way are working and people are tuning in, and we have the numbers for that. Buyers are less hesitant to say, will people watch this? Certainly Heated Rivalry has helped pave the way for more stories like that to hopefully find a home. There you go. Most philosophical lesson Hollywood can learn is ignoring what everyone's been told is a safe bet. Heated Rivalry is something that all the algorithms say would never work, and it does. Said one manager. A lot of the conversation being like, F your algorithm. This is something great, so you should look at it from a different perspective. Heated Rivalry stars win Best TV Performance as show named Best TV Drama at Queerties. Continues an award run, winning Best TV Drama set at the LGBTQ Queerties Awards, while star Francois won Best TV Performance. After winning Outstanding New TV Series Award at the 2026 GLAAD Awards just last week, they added another trophy to their cabinet. Francois was not there in person, but appeared in a pre-recorded acceptance speech. This really means a lot to me. I think probably the most important and political thing that we can do right now is just unapologetically be. I want to share this with my scene partner, Robbie GK, of course. Because whatever I did in there, we did it together. This is for you, buddy. Also at the awards, Bailey received the Badass Award, considered the ceremony's top honor. And then they get into some other stuff here. Cat's Eye won Breakout Musical Artist. How about that? Shout out to Cat's Eye. Heated Rivalry is changing the game for LGBTQ plus athletes. Across TikTok and several social media platforms, many viewers have been sharing their reactions to Heated Rivalry, making comments along the same sentiment, quote, if this had existed when I was playing, things would have been a lot different. This simple response highlights the power of LGBTQ plus representation in sports culture. Fairly new and up-and-coming show is much more than a steamy hockey romance, reveals how representation can reshape not only individual self-acceptance, but entire cultural elements and environments. For decades, competitive sports have been defined by harsh expectations, masculinity, smack talk in the locker rooms, often reinforces silence around identity, and many LGBTQ plus athletes were forced to compartmentalize who they were in order to belong. Visibility was frequently confined to stereotypes rather than ordinary human experiences. Heated Rivalry challenges this history by portraying athletes who are both competitive, goal-oriented, openly queer. Identities were not framed as obstacles, but as characteristics of their complex characters. This kind of representation offers validation to former athletes who once felt isolated and opens up new possibilities for younger athletes. There you go. let's go ahead and jump into the next Heated Rivalry video. This is Shane and Ilya Little Things. This is from season 1, episode 6, plus from the book. So let's go ahead and jump into that. Let's see what it's about.
I have this problem.
What's the problem?
I like women, yes. And everywhere I go, I'm surrounded by beautiful women. But I am always thinking about this slow fucking hockey player with beautiful freckles.
Hand fits in mine like it's made just for me. But bear this in mind, it
I'm
was
always wishing that
meant
these
to
women
be.
were him.
And I'm joining up the dots with the freckles on your cheeks, and it all makes sense.
Do you want that problem to go away?
I won't let these
I don't
little
ever want that
things
problem to ever go away.
out
Can't say I've
of
ever heard
my
this song.
mouth.
Does that sound
But
fake?
if I do, it's you.
It would if it was anyone
Oh,
but you.
it's you. They add up to.
I like you.
I'm in love with
I
you.
like you too.
And all these little things.
It's true, I've been with many women, but
You can't go to bed without a
I
cup
have
of
only been
tea.
in love with one person.
Maybe that's the reason that you talk. In
That's pretty cool that you can see like the text kind of line up to the actual show. Obviously, it's not one for one. It's not perfect, but it's a lot of it's there. That's pretty impressive. I like that.
in your sleep.
Only one.
And all those conversations are the secrets that I
been with
keep.
anyone lately?
It makes no
Nonsense.
sense to
No,
me.
not sense, so can we? Really?
I won't let these little things
I
slip
haven't either.
out
Not since the last
my
time.
mouth. But if it's true,
This is real though, right?
it's you.
My family is here.
It's you. They add
My
up
boyfriend is here.
I'm in love with
You're
you.
good here. Okay?
And all these little things.
Shut
you
up.
never love yourself half as
That's not what
much
this is.
as I love you.
You and me.
And you'll never treat
wasn't
yourself
first,
right,
but-
darling, but I don't want you to.
Not now and not for a long time.
If I let you know
This is my actual fucking nightmare,
I'm
Ilya.
here for you.
Then maybe it's time to wake up, yes?
Maybe
Good
you
line.
love yourself like I
Like I
love you. Oh,
I love you too.
and I've just let these little things
Say it again in
slip
Russian, please.
out of my mouth.
Yeah.
'Cause it's you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's you.
You.
It's you. They add up to, and I'm in love
Oh
with
my
you.
god, I love you so much.
And all these little things, I won't let these little things slip out of my
Does it
mouth.
fucking kill you too?
But if it's true, it's you. It's you. They add up to, I'm in love with you. And all your little things.
Dang, that was really well put together. I love the little snippets of the book. Some of the quotes obviously lined up pretty well, and then obviously setting the scene, adding a little bit more detail. I understand why books get a little bit more credit because you can be as expressive as you want, right? You can paint the picture however you want to paint it. Sometimes it's a little hard to act it out. Sometimes, as a viewer, you're not catching all the little things that the actors are trying to do to mimic what's in the book or what the character would do in the book. So that just makes it so much easier to, set the scene, know what's happening, know exactly what's happening. Like, says this shakily, their voice shakes as they say it. Their eyes, well with tears, and you can kind of see that, picture it through your imagination. It's a little harder to catch all the details in a show, but I would say they did a pretty good job at sticking to it and, making it come to life. So really, really nicely done. Link down below in the YouTube video description for the original video. Go ahead and throw it some love. Also, check out their channel. They might have other videos that might interest you, of course. So let's go ahead and bring up a couple more articles of Heated Rivalry, and then we will end with some favorite Dan and Phil moments. So stick around. Let's go ahead and jump in here. Heated Rivalry gets hockey hookup culture right, but not the homophobia, gay referee says. Hockey referee Stephen Finkel, who played in college and has slept... That is a wild byline. That is a wild byline I'm about to read. And has slept with NHL players. I feel like they could have put that better, maybe. That's wild. Says Heated Rivalry has its positives, but did not delve deeply enough into the homophobia in hockey. Gosh, that is absolutely wild. All right, I think I fixed this. There's a little issue there. All right, let's jump in. Was officiating a tense college hockey game in February between Bentley University and Farmingdale State College when he heard the gay slur loud and clear. I definitely cannot read the sentence. Well, you're an effing something, so why don't you S my D, basically. Player yelled to a Bentley player, a slur heard by Finkel and his fellow referee. Major penalty was assessed, and the player was disqualified from the game and for his team's subsequent game. So he got suspended for this game and then the next one. For Finkel, 28, who came out as gay in 2020 while playing college hockey, the slur was depressingly routine, something he calls the slur of choice among hockey players. It's around almost every game you hear something related to a gay slur. It's almost a normality in the sport. Homophobia that Finkel has experienced and the slurs he still hears are elements that he says are missing from the hit hockey TV series Heated Rivalry. He said he wishes the series would have explored the issues more, saying they danced around it, especially the mental toll it takes on the players. He acknowledges that his views stem from his own experience as a once-closeted college hockey player with the conversations with other closeted hockey players, including several in the NHL, who shared their struggles after he came out in 2020. Some of these intimate conversations occurred during hookups, one part of the hockey that Finkel said that the show does get right. While Finkel enjoys parts of Heated Rivalry, it's great for the sport of hockey to have that show be out there. And, maybe it does help a player. His overall disappointment led him into social media arguments with gay fans of the show who were effusive in their praise. His criticisms center on the show not delving deep enough into the emotional and cultural challenges faced by closeted hockey players, including constant homophobic slurs and the pressure to hide their own sexuality. Quote, my biggest issue with the show is that it doesn't show the hockey culture with the stigmas, the slurs, the talks in the locker room, the shenanigans that happen between teammates, things of that nature. It just didn't portray it. Now, obviously, it's a fairy tale, it's a fantasy series, but for people to truly understand it, I think there has to be more depth. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to write a romance novel if you're constantly writing out slurs throughout the book. Like it kind of takes away from the whole fantasy, right? It's meant to be obviously positive. Like they come out on the ice, they kiss, they, come out to the parents, whatever. Like it's meant to be an uplifting, things are changing, things are going well, we're, getting through it. So like, I don't know, constantly saying the slurs throughout the book might kind of change the whole vibe of the thing, which might be a negative. It might, obviously it's positive in that you get to see kind of the more realistic reality that a lot of people are going through, but it kind of changes what it is. Gay slurs are embedded in hockey culture, says Finkel, who now works as a referee for college men's and women's hockey and junior hockey. It was a slur from a college teammate that led Finkel punching him, beginning his coming out journey. I got a bloody nose and almost got thrown out of school. He theorizes that the slurs are a way for some players to mask their own insecurities. It's almost like I feel that those people saying those slurs are acting more tough out of frustration and that they're hiding their own sexuality. Because when I was going through it, that was my slur of choice. It's kind of terrible to say, but you're trying to hide who you are. So what he's saying there is he would actively participate in the throwing around of that word and other words, I'm assuming, to mask the fact that he was, right? You're trying to be the most whatever, anti-enter whatever. Trying to be the most gay hockey player guy, so you throw around slurs as much as you can. Meanwhile, if anybody's paying attention, maybe they can figure out a person seems like they really have a grudge or something, and it kind of goes past it. A lot of what he's saying is exploited in other books or explored in other books. Okay, that's good. That's good. Obviously, I think they were just going for a more lighthearted romance. That's kind of the vibe I get from the show. So maybe going into that level of depth would have just completely changed the vibe of the show. Maybe they didn't want to go in that direction. Maybe the next show will dive into that, right? I feel it portrays it way easier said than done to come out. The show makes it look normal. It doesn't show the mental side of what people struggle with. It doesn't show how people lean on each other to go through something like that. It's more of a romance story. Well, I think it's technically a romance book, right? So that kind of makes sense. His text calls and discussions with closet NHL players gave him a window into the emotions they deal with in a league that has never had an out gay player. Players reached out to him after his Outsports coming out story ran, realizing there was someone that they could share their feelings with who would understand. It was emotional for them to even say they were gay because they don't want to lose everything based on their sexuality, especially in the NHL. They're scared, they're afraid, they feel like they're misunderstood. Quote, for someone to be vulnerable and be able to share what they're going through with someone that went through a similar thing, just not as high a level, I think it's powerful. To see some of these guys open up and break down just shows the humanity, shows the stress, the emotional side of it, hiding who you are because you're afraid that you're not going to be getting that next contract or that next endorsement or be sent down to the minors. Now you're out of millions of dollars, and I understand that. He hooked up with a couple of NHL players. I guess there's no less upfront way to say that, I suppose. Similar to scenes he said were captured accurately in Heated Rivalry, where discretion was paramount and deep secrets shared. When playing junior hockey, amateur ice hockey level of 16 to 21-year-olds, Finkel had a regular tryst with a fellow player from another team he saw on Grindr. That's not a good way to be secretive, is it? Being publicly available on an app? I don't know. Something about that is maybe not the smartest idea. We met on the ice playing against if you're trying to protect your own privacy, I guess. We met on the ice playing against each other in Niagara Falls, New York. We went out, and a few of the guys were at the same place, including him. We both went to the bathroom at the same time, started talking. He told me I was good looking. Good for you. And we started making out. That night, he picked me up at the hotel and we went back to his apartment. From there, whenever he visited me or I visited him, we'd hook up and spend the nights together. Nobody knew. It was super hush-hush. We would talk a lot about our feelings that we had and how we felt insecure on and off the ice. But in that time together, it was really nice to know that we were in the same boat. And with the sport that we loved, we weren't sure if we came out at that time, what it would mean for our careers. There you go. Heated Rivalry, I don't know why I'm so... There we go. Heated Rivalry stars are already getting frisky with each other ahead of the Oscars. What a headline. Williams and his co-star Connor Story, the two men play closeted hockey stars, obviously. We've already gone through this a billion times at this point. Were spotted at CAA's pre-Oscar party at Living Room in LA on Friday night, where they posed for the camera cheek to cheek. First they smile, then they have tongues out. In one photo, the young men pose with their faces smushed together while wearing huge smiles on their faces, but fans are also going wild for the shot where they're sticking their tongues out. Stay mad. That's funny. Williams made headlines again on Saturday when he attended the Motion Picture and Television Fund night before pre-Oscars benefit while wearing a see-through white shirt alongside his Heated Rivalry co-stars Francois and Robbie. Anytime these stars are photographed together, fans go wild, but Williams and Arnaud managed to blow fans away with a now viral clip of Scott, actor, grabbing Williams' peck while biting his lip before Williams grabs him the same way in return. Let's see
type
here.
of way. And that makes you a little uncomfortable. A hot take I have that I don't think a lot of people want to hear is that media like Heated Rivalry or Pillion are not uniquely graphic. You're just not used to seeing sex in that type of way. And that makes you a little uncomfortable. Heavily on Pillion, because I saw people saying that was traumatizing. Grow up. I think I noticed a lot with Heated Rivalry as well that people tried to attach a more heteronormative narrative to that TV show to make it more palatable. Where I noticed a lot of people, and this is bad on so many fronts, were feminizing and infantilizing Shane Hollander a lot. Because a lot of you guys see penetration and bottoming as inherently feminine. You assign the role of woman to that, and you also assign the role of woman as being something derogatory. And in the same vein with Pillion, a lot of people don't see submissives as willing participants. It's something that they're having done to them. And I'm so glad that that movie completely erases that narrative. But if you look at TV shows like Euphoria or movies like 50 Shades of Grey, they have at least the same amount of graphicness, if not more. And those are very socially acceptable, which is a bit odd because none of the characters that you see primarily in Euphoria are over 18 until season 3, and season 3 isn't even out yet. And somehow that had less discourse than both Heated Rivalry and Pillion are having right now. There's a line in Pillion as well that encapsulates that so well, of just because something makes you uncomfortable doesn't make it wrong, that doesn't make it evil. And to presume that someone's in danger or being hurt because something that they're doing makes you uncomfortable, that's not affecting anyone else, is very, very close-minded. I am so tired of hearing from both Heated Rivalry and Pillion, oh my god, that was so graphic, oh my god, that was basically porn. You see that in media often, very, very often. Heated Rivalry even, nothing's really shown. When I watched that show, and everyone was talking about how graphic this is,
It's all implied.
did I get a censored cut? Anyway, I saw Pillion recently, and I fucking loved it. I just needed to rant about that for a moment. A hot take I have that I don't think a lot of people want to hear is that media like
From what you would hear, you would probably assume it was very much like Euphoria, or I don't even know, like Outlander, etc., where there's quite a bit of graphic nudity. Quite a bit. And we're not talking just, little glimpses. We're talking like whole... I don't even want to say it. Although, by stopping there, it's kind of a funny sentence. It's not a lot. You're not getting inundated with nudity and whatnot. So, maybe what people were building it up to be wasn't quite reality. So that's funny that they were just like, did I get a censored cut? What? How is this graphic? That's super funny. Oh my gosh. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the final video of the day before you get started with your week, the rest of your week. All right. This is more of my favorite Dan and Phil moments. This has a lot of views. Over almost 200,000 views. So these are probably pretty good. Probably pretty good. And we're starting off with Sister Daniel, which is not at all surprising in the thumbnail. Not at all surprising. All right, let's jump into this.
Glug glug, bitch. Oh, we're on the gaming channel. I can swear my head off, can't I? Let's make some fucking dough. No, still feels wrong.
Fine.
They're so wide. I
Everyone
know.
wants us to bump slits. What does that mean?
20 of the 200K.
Right, I'm just going to cover most of my face.
Slit bump.
There we go. All right.
All right.
Danifil bumped
We did it.
slits.
Okay.
And in the process, they lost their one remaining brain cell.
And we got to 80. Hey Dan, what's it like talking about celebrity?
Oh my god. No!
Chica?
This is why I refuse to play that game on stream or even in off stream. That would be me.
What happened?
I'm fighting for my life. Help me, you stupid fuck!
What you...
I won't do it!
Get off!
Oh my god, I have no...
That's what we get for not concentrating on the game. Doing well.
relaxing.
We're better than 50% of players. And I killed someone.
Yes.
Look at that, I've got a
totally.
little skull next to my name.
You got the kill? What is this?
What about that house? Do you want to go up there?
Is that a house?
We could make a life together up there. I feel like
I
our
mean,
characters...
that's not a very good quality life. I don't know about you. Who's your guy? Wow, look at you.
It looks just like me. His guns are a bit smaller than mine.
I mean, Phil, your biceps are wonderful, and you have nothing to be ashamed of, okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
Crazy to see
And
that.
what
Glug,
the heck
glug.
is happening here?
Where are we?
Dining table reveal.
Yeah. This is where...
Fresh corner of the Faust.
We have... Oh no.
Oh no.
I know what's coming.
I'm sorry. It's gone.
Okay, everyone's saying swap outfits. Phil literally couldn't wear this.
It wouldn't happen.
It would. I think he'd have an accident.
It would burst.
Y'all don't know, okay? You could have given us slutty Father Philip. That's not what's happening.
They can't.
It's what would you do if?
Yeah, and I follow my own
Philip,
moral compass.
Michael, Lester,
James, Howard, I would confront.
You don't even know my name. Because I hate you.
My mum,
Yeah?
who said she's going to bake a birthday cake, and I said, no chocolate though, please, as Phil can't have chocolate because of his migraine.
Oh, that's nice. What are we getting then?
Something that isn't a fucking chocolate cake because of you.
Is that making you sad? Which is worse?
Top or bottom, Phil?
I'm gonna be... I think it's easier to be on bottom there.
He said it.
Alright. He
said
does this
it.
like...
Motherfucker, this is Christmas wrapping paper.
I didn't want to buy new paper. I mean, I like you, but not that much.
Because Dan and Phil care about the environment.
We do.
Okay,
Open it.
Now with context, that is so funny.
Open it on the camera so you can see. Happy birthday.
Just so I can manage my expectations,
Yes.
is this an actual gift?
This is an
or
actual...
Is it about to be
no,
like
this
a
is
fucking...
This is your main...
Sister
this is
Daniel
your main gift.
silicon boob set.
This is your main gift.
Main gift. Lots of pressure.
I want to just see it in its entirety.
Okay.
It's a box.
It's a box.
It's a board game.
Like, it's the Doom popcorn bucket.
No!
Yes!
Oh my fucking god, I completely...
You don't know how hard it was to find this in the UK.
I completely forgot.
I had to barter with this random American guy to send over his Junussi. And we were going back and forth.
I completely... Oh my god, my face hurts.
Right, get your hand in. Reach inside.
What the actual fuck? Oh my god.
If you're not down with the law, Dan, for some reason, was obsessed with this.
I had a deep... This
He
wasn't just meme of the week for me.
He had a deep
This
need.
wasn't meme of the week. This was like something that, like, to me, it represents pop culture and
Yes.
capitalism and internet memes in such a profound way.
Yes.
And it looks like a fleshlight. It just, everything is... Oh my god.
Put your hand in it. Wait, we need to see it spread. You know what? The mouth! The mouth of the sandworm.
You will respect Shai Hulud.
I will.
Okay.
Ready? Wait.
Who designed this?
Put your
If
hand in.
I feel this fucked up about using it the way... Look, okay, right. I'm going to drop a Sharpie in it.
Okay.
I am now going to retrieve a
Retrieve the
Sharpie
Sharpie.
from a bucket, and this is how
Get it out.
traumatic it is.
Get it out. Do you want me to hold-
Did Phil dye Dan's hair? Because his fingers are like red, like super red.
Oh
Hold it.
my fucking god.
There you go. Get it out.
Oh my god.
Go on. Reach inside.
Oh my gosh. I feel like I should censor this.
How's it feel? Oh no! It's too much. It's too much.
I sprayed it red,
feel it.
and Phil was messing with
Oh!
it. Gotcha.
Was this used?
Yeah. He said he's only used it once.
For popcorn?
I don't know. He didn't say.
Oh god.
Unspecific.
It looks quite fresh.
Dan and Phil say, "Happy Pride, everybody."
The grippy. Do we remember anything about
Who
this?
are these people? What are all these objects?
I have not touched a sim in 4 years.
What is all this deep lore about?
Ladders, ladders, ladders,
Ladders,
ladders,
ladders,
ladders, ladders, ladders,
the wood.
ladders, ladders,
You step on them,
ladders,
they
ladders,
climb.
ladders,
They're made of
ladders,
metal.
ladders.
Let them cook. Let them cook. Bring it back, DJ.
Ladders, 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 ladders,
Ladders,
ladders,
ladders,
ladders, ladders,
the wood.
ladders,
You step on them, they climb. They're made of metal. They go up. If you're a fireman, they're really high. Okay, Christina.
Ooh.
Ladders EP.
There's the ladders
Hit that whistle
symbol. On tour, we had people doing that.
I think we have a natural talent for duet improv songwriting.
Watch out, guys.
So our content's
Just broke the sound. We're learning about atoms.
and bar graphs and pie charts.
Do you fuck more with a pie chart or a bar graph?
Do you like more a pie chart or a cake chart?
Do you like a pie chart or a bar graph more? I love a pie chart.
Yeah, pie charts are camp.
Pie
Get
charts,
back
100%.
in the ground where you came from, you disgusting rodent.
Now,
Phil.
what? Oh, is it upside down?
So Dan was on the complete other side of London. He was like, I think I can see our house from where I am. So he told me to go upstairs, look out the window with binoculars, and see if I could see him so he could wave to me. Alas, the binoculars were not that powerful. But he told me to send a picture anyway. So Dan is somewhere in this forest, searching for a bear, most likely.
It's like
I thought that was a
Dan's
breast
birthday.
for a second.
That does. It looks like
like it.
it. It looks like well done on you for knowing what that would look like. Phil.
I know. I've heard that they look similar to that in some way.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, my eyes.
These days, like what? A webcam's like £5.
Oh my god. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Oh god, I spilled coffee.
Wait.
No! Don't capture my shame.
I have to capture
I'm
the shame.
fine.
Don't cut to my shame.
The shame.
Oh my gosh. Oh no.
What have you done?
I blame you entirely, Phil. You are obviously an inferior security guard.
Oh,
I really wanted to survive 5 nights.
I wanted to survive.
We made it 2.5. Well, you know what they say, it's not a good start to a gaming channel spooky week unless you're clearing brown stains off your furniture. You can't take these things back. We could say anything in this video and it's okay because it will be edited out.
I know.
Isn't that right, you stupid bitch?
Great shirt on Phil. Don't cry, craft.
8.
You.
I love that I understand that.
Oh, now it's all coming out.
Okay.
I
Oh my
will
God.
say now, it is
Yeah.
how it sounds. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Oh my god, this is my whole life has been leading up to this moment. I'm so tense.
I will wear whatever the fuck you want if you spell this. This is
Oh my
I will
God.
say, even though we'd be even, this is an all or nothing right now, Phil.
Okay.
This is it. This is all or nothing. This
Okay.
I just peaked in life
Oh wow.
2 minutes ago, and now it's your moment.
Nice.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Right. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna break it up into bits.
Okay.
SUPER
Starting great.
CALI
Docious.
FRAG
Oh, fragilistic. I forgot that part.
ILISTIC. Oh my god! Wait.
What?
Docious. CIOUS. Did I do it? No.
No way.
I just broke it into little bits. Docious. Oh my god, I didn't know what docious was. I was fully like making it up with docious.
I'm running around the room right now. I can't freaking. Okay.
You should be hopping around the room, frog boy.
Oh, I don't even.
That's
give a shit.
amazing.
I'll wear a frog. I'll get on all fours. I'll wear a bucket hat and I'll fucking rib it. I don't even care.
Oh, I can't believe that. Oh my
Holy
god.
shit! I'm gonna put on some Crocs and I am not even gonna complain.
Oh my god, I've got the scissors stuck in my hand. Actually. Oh my god, we need some lubricant.
Please, no. I'm being serious,
Oh,
Phil.
no.
What's really,
I
really
know.
close? No! Come here, idiot!
What?
Close the fucking scissors.
Okay. they're
Before
closed.
you try to get them off.
Don't pull it. Ow!
Bro.
Wait, oh! Ah! No! Ah!
Great fucking start,
That was
hey?
bad.
What's gonna go wrong?
Oh my
You
gosh.
should have got him off. We're gonna have to call the fire engine.
Call the fire engine.
The single
Hello,
fire
Mr.
engine.
Personified Fire Engine. Can you
Save
please
me.
lube up my friend's ring finger?
No.
It's not the first time someone said that.
No.
What? Anyway, right.
Oh, he's a fun guy.
Please.
Why?
Oh, I can't. Can we have a...
Fun guy.
Can we have...
Get it in my mouth. Get that mush. That mush.
That mush.
Mush.
Shut up.
Get that mush in your
Ah! I can smell it.
Smell it. Savor
Wait.
the stench. Cheetah. No. Drink now.
You will
Medium sip.
drink.
Medium sip. I want to see that chunk go.
Oh gosh.
I'm
I don't
happy with the amount of stuff.
What even is that? Is that eggnog?
Okay. Beat 59.
Oh god.
Oh. Just instant death. Instant death.
I feel like the game didn't work.
Of course the game worked. I forgot. I forgot the true majesty.
Birthday to whomst. Hi boys.
Oh no.
Look, oh my god. I'm showing Cleve on the live stream.
Oh no.
Wouldn't it be naughty if it fell out? How are you doing?
Oh my god, I
Looks
can't.
like I'm not the only one showing hole right now.
Stop it.
Fucking hell. Oh my god, no, this is I'm joking, but I have to immediately stop.
Do you need a seal protection as you sit down?
Seal
The
protection.
seal of security seal.
The seal is quite
Oh my
rotund.
god, oh my god, oh my god.
I am wait, okay.
Be
sorry,
careful.
This is I have got the
Oh!
wait, oh.
Oh!
Look at that nun thigh.
Daniel!
It's just out right now. Okay.
Right,
Wait,
sit
wait,
down,
wait, this-
sit down. Reverse.
Stop touching the chair! You're pushing it backwards!
You're in. Now, zoom.
Oh,
we're
wait,
safe.
okay, God, that was dangerous.
That was something else.
That was.
How's it feel?
naughty.
How's it
It's
feel
holding
to
my
be back,
breath.
Sister Daniel?
Who are you talking to? Are you my angle?
Oh, stop.
Look at this guy.
Oh my
reflecting
God.
all of the light.
No.
Hey girls, how you doing?
It makes me uncomfortable.
Josh Hutcherson's birthday hat. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Little piss goblin.
It looks great.
Into whatever.
Right. Restart.
God, we're
How
gonna have to press the.
I could just go in my lady door
button.
and leave you behind on this adventure, but no, I'm not going to leave you behind.
Lady door sounds like a euphemism. That's all I'm gonna
Come in
say.
my lady door. Are there any other
Did you
characters?
think about that before you
No.
said it?
We're live.
Why did you say that?
Because like I was inviting you into the lady door.
So, do you ever feel like you don't have a personality?
What?
Okay, scratch that. Next conversation.
What do you-
No, it's fine. Just move on.
You've got a personality.
Do I?
Yeah.
Is it just not one of the many faces
Oh,
I
pizza
choose to put on?
mukbang.
Not if you're just like hanging out with me.
This must have been the
Like, why
first
would you
one.
be putting on a face?
Is it just my Phil face that I've learned to be comfortable with?
Maybe. Maybe you're actually just a vampire and nobody knows it. And
You did that 82 times in Attractive Introverts and you don't have it in your head. You know mine.
But without the blood, and you come back with the tag. But that is not a challenge, it's a challenge to drag. Let's buckle up, or do I mean cringe? This motherfucker's gonna get dragged by his fringe. Nearly.
You get a C.
Nearly.
You get a C.
Wait, I can't remember that.
How
He
dare you
landed
not
the
remember word
plane.
for word? Fucking
That's
hell.
all that matters.
What in the £2.50?
Hello, my children. Father Philip is here to bless you.
Oh my gosh.
You have been very bad, Sister Daniel. You have been showing ass, and you have been showing cheek. You have been showing nip, and you have
I
been
can't
showing
help it.
flap.
I'm 6'3". This is meant for a freaking like 5'6" girl.
Jesus was not seen.
Jesus ain't gonna be seen anywhere near this mortal coil.
Lift your hand. Bad. Bad.
Admonished.
I wanna go home. I wanna stop the birthday. I want the birthday to end. I want to go back.
We need to go to bed.
Into the womb.
We're still in the breast. There we go. Now, I'm back in character.
Okay.
Straight line, jaggies. What do you want?
I don't want
Jaggies.
Jaggy.
I don't know. Well,
Straight line, please. No, I don't do anything straight.
Except for this.
Such a
I want
funny
this to be-
video. Oh my
no.
gosh.
That's not straight. I've done a jaggy. Oh no. Maybe leave it. It's like a cool statement.
It's almost like a weird avant-garde asymmetrical haircut. Except it's not, Phil.
Yep.
Am I straight now?
It's much straighter than
And then
you.
I realized I had the
basically, I'm
same
straight.
I
clippers
have one
that
more
they
squashy
have.
and then I'll stop. I just please.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not gonna want your dinner.
I am. It sounded like a disappointed grandma.
But that is the worst cutout pong paddle I've ever seen. Look at that.
Funny story. I went to the printer and tried to print that, and then I realized
So you
Look at 'em all.
tried to print
yeah.
a plain white rectangle.
The printer was just like, "What are you doing?" and just spat the paper back out. And then I realized there's no white ink. This is the white ink. You learn something new every day.
You really didn't deserve this win.
Oh
What is
my.
no?
Choke me down.
Oh,
no.
my.
Here we go.
Right, be careful. I want extra. I want extra leg room.
You're like a naughty bully XL.
No.
Get away from me. Get away. Oliver.
No, I don't like it.
He's a big boy.
Oh
and
my God.
He wouldn't hurt a fly.
Oh my god, stop it. Just do it loose.
That got real weird.
That got really weird. Ah!
Oh my gosh. I feel like that's dangerous. I feel like it is. Link down below in the YouTube video description for the original video. Go throw out some much deserved love. Also check out their channel. They might have other compilations that you might be interested in. Certainly. And if you're really interested, you might request it for stream. Sign up today, toddreacts.com, to become a member and be able to get your video reacted to. Let's go ahead and pull up a couple more Dan and Phil TikToks, and then we will get you out of here so you can enjoy the rest of your week. Hopefully it's a good one. Here we go.
A 6-hour ferry journey just going... Honestly, most of the guys I have ever flirted with, I met through social...
Most of the who you've what?
I mean, what?
I guess there's going to be more rabbits as it gets more springy, which is why they all appeared.
And they are also springy.
Nice, Phil. I'll accept that only this once.
Thanks.
Humble beginnings.
Lads, I'm gonna get back
Very
to
gracious.
drilling, hammering, and slaying.
Free me. Why have I committed to doing something with this guy? Get me out of here.
Add that to the lexicon.
That's a good child name.
What?
Lexicon. That's what I could have called a royal
This
baby.
is why you should, yes, please welcome Princess Lexicon
I
of
love
the
that.
Moon.
I mean, the future's going to be pretty futuristic in 50 years. She needs a name like Lexicon. Charlotte.
I'm going to go ahead and say
Lexicon.
that we're here to play The Sims.
I'm sorry, right.
This is very Dan and Phil Games. Start playing a game, 90% irrelevant waffle, 10% gameplay, but
I haven't seen you in like 10 hours. I'm just like, I want to tell you about my
Lexicon.
No, that's not weird. Right. Alright, on that note.
Gonna be my bad bunny.
When I was a kid, apparently, I spent a 6-hour ferry journey just going, where's the moon gone? There's the moon. Where's the moon gone? And my parents wanted to give me some sleeping medication because I did it for an entire 6 hours.
Did they give you the sleeping medication?
No!
A bit too much to have when you were younger?
I think...
It would explain a lot.
Listen, today we are going to be looking at the TikToks in my algorithm. Also, this chick looks like it wants me to die.
Oh yeah.
Die, Philip, die! That's weird.
You're such a strange person.
You know what Dan used to say? The hat stays on.
I love how Phil realized it as soon as he said it. I feel like that chick wants me to die. He's like, "You got to die." And he just pauses for like a half second. He goes, "Well, that was weird." I love when he self-critiques himself audibly. It's just amazing.
You need to immediately clarify. That is a joke.
That's a joke.
He didn't mean that.
I didn't mean it.
She's taking the
Or our
miss.
dowry.
You need to
Hold
immediately.
on. Let's go back.
That's weird.
That's weird.
He's such a strange person.
You know what Dan used to say? The hat stays on.
You need to immediately clarify. That is a joke.
That's a joke.
He didn't mean that.
I didn't mean it.
She's taking the
Or our
miss.
dowry.
I was just say she's taking the miss.
I don't know, Phil. You say a lot of weird things that don't make sense.
Okay.
I'm not listening to that. I'm gonna suck
Seems
some of the glue
pretty
out
accurate.
down. That's what I'm gonna do today.
Don't think I consented to that.
It's not one of the answers.
Sorry, I got a bit overwhelmed then. We're a bit wonky now. I'm sorry.
What the heck
Control
just
yourself,
happened?
beast.
It's in wonk mode.
I think what this has made me realize is we are really only meant for each other.
I think so too. Honestly, most of the guys I haven't.
Honestly,
with, I met
yeah.
through social-
After being introduced and studying the lore, if you will, becoming an academic. Yeah, 100%. They are kind of meant for each other. Because I don't know if anybody else would be able to keep up. Frankly, I really don't. It's a lot.
Whoa.
And it was Phil's fault.
No, it wasn't my fault.
It was completely your fault.
It was the fault of science.
He had a domestic failure.
You're making it sound like I pissed the bed.
It's worse.
It's not worse. What could possibly be worse?
More upset.
I got inspired to wash all of the bed sheets at midnight.
Firstly, when you were like, emergency, I had to wash the
not-
bedding at midnight, that's making it sound like we'd had an accident.
It was not an emergency. My parents are coming, so I was like, I'm going to wash the spare sheets, our sheets, put them all in together. And there's something called a quick spin on the dryer. So I was like,
he thought it would be fine with a quick spin.
1 hour, it'll be done, perfect time.
And what did you find an hour later when you opened the dryer?
It made it wetter. Why was that an option? So then we had to wait till 2 in the morning for the dryer to finish.
So I was like, no, beep, 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 it'll just be a bit longer. Beep, 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 don't worry. And then I'm just trying to find things to do.
I know.
I gave up. I was too tired. So then Phil said, don't worry, I think it's done now.
Yeah.
I'm just going to make the bed. And then I got in it and I was like, this is soaking wet.
It was
It
not-
is still soaking
You are
wet.
exaggerating.
And he tried to gaslight me. He was like, Dan, it's
It's
not
just
damp,
cold.
it's cold.
It
It's
was
cold,
mildly
yep.
damp.
Isn't it
It's not
nice
damp, it's
and
cold.
refreshing? And I was so tired, I couldn't even fight. So I just went, yeah, maybe he's right.
Yeah.
And then I went to sleep. I woke up and I was soggen.
You were not soggen.
I was.
That's not even a word. Sodden. It was fine.
I wasn't even soggy. I was soggen. I was shaking. I was clammy. I had pruny hands.
I liked it. It was like being in the womb.
Stop trying to spin this as a positive experience.
It's a deliberate thing. It was good. We could call it sack therapy.
Amniotic, I think
like-
he's
oh,
referring to.
like a womb.
Okay, someone
Yes.
who is not paying attention.
We could call it sack therapy. I'm dead.
I think you should all try it. Damp beds for everyone.
I'm trying to spin this as a positive experience.
It's a deliberate thing. It was good. We could call it sack therapy.
Amniotic, I think
like-
he's
oh,
referring
like
to.
a womb.
Okay, someone
Yes.
who is not paying attention watching this on the bus is absolutely terrified.
Well, I
so
think-
apologise to me and apologise to them.
I think you should all try it. Damp beds for everyone.
Damn.
We slept in a wet bed.
I've definitely had that before. I have definitely had that before where you think it's dry because you're like, well, I want to go to bed. I'm too tired. It's been in there for a little bit. It's probably good. You take it out. You're like, oh, maybe it's just cold. Or you take it out thinking, it's fairly dry. And then you put it on and there's like a super damp spot. And you're like, oh, no.
I'll do it all again.
16 years since I met this loser.
Best friend. Don't you know that the kids aren't all kids aren't all right and all yours?
I don't know why that zoomed in so much. Heck yeah.
The traumas erase each other. That you nearly died. died.
I know.
You actually
Every time
nearly
Phil has nearly
died
died.
with the ass bleeding incident,
I'm
and
sorry.
you went upon to the traumas erase each other that quickly.
Yes,
did they?
I feel like the latest trauma is always the most stressful.
So the one where we had a bit of a poo in the sea is fine. We didn't, but like I really could have if we didn't get rescued in time.
When I was a baby, I nearly choked to death in a boiled sweet until my dad held me upside down and shook me.
I nearly died the other day. I feel like we can't talk about that now.
Are you gonna? Okay.
I nearly died on my birthday. You can't get much more tragic than that, can you?
When I went to York Maze, I nearly died in there.
What is York Maze?
It's a cornfield maze, and they'd grow a different shape every time. I went when I was an astronaut.
Theresa May.
I got lost in there for hours.
I nearly died.
Yeah, because we were going to our seats and there were like 4 people that we were going to have to make stand up.
you
Phil said no.
I didn't want to make them do it. They were
squeeze it.
They had coats.
We're not interactive.
So Dan said, "Why don't we go to the seat row behind,
which is so far empty,
and step down?"
Imagine that there's a 75-foot drop right in front of you.
Onto other people. I would have dropped onto someone else.
That would have been in the news. It would have been very tragic.
I nearly died the other week, which for Phil, it's a typical Tuesday.
We can laugh about it now.
Yeah.
At the time, it was genuinely quite traumatic, and
It
this
was.
isn't just your typical YouTuber.
YouTuber and rodent boy.
OMG, I stubbed my toe.
Fell 75 feet
It
and
was
crushed.
a whole shebang.
Innocent
We nearly
citizens.
died on a pontoon, so you thought I need to turn this around.
Yeah, maybe it was that. Also, I feel like I was scared of the breathing thing.
We call this Ride Down and Phil Nearly Died. Do you think it qualifies that title?
In 100 different ways.
Yes.
Diving, golf cart, social interaction.
Ass squeeze.
You nearly died!
I know!
You
Let's go ahead and try that again. Oh, I do have to scroll. There we go. Dan and Phil tweets post hard launch. It's mainly Dan. He's having a blast. It's good to hear. That is definitely good to hear. Retweeted Phil, 16 years since I met the Caesar. Dan and Phil said we all have stretch. Dan and Phil said we all had to have the 10 megabyte versions because the mass hypnosis is more effective that way. Thanks again for your kind words about us. If you want to tease for our first episode, you can go follow us on Spotify and Apple now. I apologize for saying ghost. You know what? In the first few seconds. How do you feel that hard for DNP is trending? We bring this upon ourselves, to be honest, said Phil. The trailer has made me question whether I actually want to listen to if Dan is saying things we clapping. Very fair. I would approach with caution. Dan, hello everyone. We are Dan and Phil. Welcome to Phil. I'm Phil. Phil says, "Look, Bob was excited." Look, Bob, I was excited. Dan said, "I'm so sorry to announce that due to Phil finishing the cereal and leaving the empty box in the cupboard, we will be breaking up." But did he close the cupboard? Dan said, "No, he didn't. This is a very sensitive issue for me." I'm sorry, a line has been crossed. I'm getting ready to expose the floor laundry situation. Somebody tagged Phil. Phil, fight back. Oh my God. Important question. Does he leave toast crumbs in the butter? Dan said he eats and leaves crumbs. I'm so sorry. I'm going to be straight after a divorce. I'm done with men. Public breakup tweets begin. Dan said 3-hour divorce video essay dropping tonight. It's so hard to... It's crazy. It's so hard to read this because of the caption. It's like it's not made for. It's like it's not made for computers. Let's see what this is. Nope. You can kind of see how much it's covering right there. Unbelievable. Real thoughts on Prague Girl. Dan said, something thought for her shaking and chain smoking reading the news right now? What? Can we have the rest of the photos, please, Dad? Dan said, you can have a third exclusive one because you were so polite. Hattie said, literally me in 2016. Dan said, this is iconic. Thank you. Also, I'm rooting for... Okay, this is just impossible to read. I'm not reading these. Okay, this one. Did you see that that one article that referred to you two as the former dog walker and sales assistant because I gagged? Dan said, and yet they missed Phil's first hustle of hamster breeding. Journalism is dead. Libby said, first podcast episode, public breakup. Dan said, we're going to have a lot to talk about and might immediately overshare an appropriate story. I'd be scared. Robin says, I'm having a pontoon experience in my chair right now. What? Dan said, get Robin off the chair. Oh my God. Oh, so what? It's a podcast where you guys can tell stories and laugh and be your free selves? That's so great. But what about him? You've trapped him. He cannot live free because he's in a box. And Dan said, the front is open. I welcome his right to jump at any moment. Basically, a year before Phil met Dan, he kissed a girl in Prague and smoked a cigarette. What? While being drunk, and Dan likes being salty about it. That's funny. Dan loves bringing up Phil's pre-Dan era. Is it more of an on my way to work type of listen, or I definitely need to sit down at home with some tea or Xanax type of podcast? Dan said, yep. What can we expect from episode 1? I'm scared. Dan said, a previously untold gay scandal anecdote that we dangerously censor in real time. What are your thoughts on people comparing you two to these guys? Bert and Ernie from Sesame Street. Dan says, yes, but maybe also technically just two big birds. More like Oscar the Grouch. Nice try, Daniel. Said someone. Dan said, if I'm Phil, trash, does that... Wait. If I'm Phil, trash, does that mean Phil is the bin? What are we implying here? KK, that's all for now. Oh my God. That's crazy. Crazy. Oh my gosh. I didn't know how many there was going to be. Like, there's no way to tell. Like, it just kept going and going and going and going. Those are Bert and Ernie shirts during one of the recent episodes. Oh, yeah, that's right. They did wear that. That's funny. That's really funny. I love that. Oh my gosh. Amazing. Amazing as always. Hilarious as always. So many funny moments. And I'm sure there are many more that you can think of off the top of your head that were not even remotely in that video. Yeah, it's been a wild ride. It's been pretty interesting to see them and actually start to know and learn like where some of those clips are from. And I think the last time I reacted to them, I was able to call like the microwave thing. Microwave. I was able to call that out before it even happened in the clip. That is crazy. And one of you, I know who you are. I read your comment, actually called me out calling that out before it even happened in the clip. Like, oh my gosh. You're memorizing where this happens. You're learning. And I was like, yes. Yes, I am. I'm learning more and more of the lore as we go along. But that was super fun. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Little heated rivalry, Dan and Phil sandwich with a little Percy Jackson off to the side. to start us off. Beautiful, beautiful time. All those videos were requested by members, of course. And if you too would like to request videos, you can certainly do so, toddreacts.com. And join the Discord. We will be streaming there in April and every month after, at least once a month. So definitely join. It's free to join. It's a lot of fun. Friends have been made, all that good stuff. Don't fear speaking up. We're very nice. We will not bite. Follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, I think that's it. I suppose that's it. Thanks for being here, everybody. If you joined live, if you're watching later, thanks for watching. I appreciate it greatly. You could be anywhere you could. You could be anywhere, frankly. Anywhere you could want, anywhere you could be. But you chose to be here, and I appreciate you greatly. So I will see you all on Friday. Take care of yourselves. Have a great week, whether it's work, school, whatever. Actually, if it's spring break, really enjoy it, because I think spring break is going on in the U.S. right now. Is your hat merch? It is not. It is not, unfortunately. But I've definitely enjoyed it. Unfortunately, I don't have a blue screen, so it's kind of invisible. I swear there's a hat there. You just can't see it. All right, everybody. Take care. Have a great St. Paddy's Day if you celebrate. And I will see you all on Friday and, of course, in the Discord. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. Thanks for being here. Happy Monday. All that good stuff. See you soon.
But if you come and all the flowers are dying and I am dead, as dead I will maybe, you'll come and find the place where I am lying and kneel and say an Ave there for me. And I will know, though soft ye tread above me, and then my grave will richer, sweeter be. And you'll bend down and tell me that you love me, and I will rest in peace until you come.